Almost gonna start the live stream. Am I live or no? Oh, there we go. Hello there, my nuggets. Welcome back to the live stream if anyone's watching. You know what today is, boys. You know what today is. Anyway, today we're gonna live stream the Kaveh Hangout. Yeah. I mean, what else I wasn't gonna do? I mean, I know there's another special event today. That's technically part of in the Genius Invocation, I think, but really it's not. If I'm not wrong, I forgot what's the special event today. What's the special event today? Oh, Divine Ingenuity. Okay. So it's not a Genius Invocation. It's a different special event, which I'm not gonna live stream it because. Yeah, I want to live stream the Kaveh Hangout today. That's the thing. Anyway, hang on. Let me do some final adjustment here to make things smooth. Make sure everything running smoothly. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Alrighty then. Alright, you know the drill, boys. Time to do the usual audio test. Okay. Audio test time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this should be okay. This should be okay, I think. Is it? Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. The audio sounds fine. Gonna reset the... Oh, hello there, Miranda. Nice to see you in the chat there. Hang on, let me restart the capture card. Alright. So here we go. Ah, wait, why is this thing? Oh. God, oh god, oh, I almost like scrubbed the live stream a bit. Alrighty then. Okay, just drag the window here and drag this window there, and now it doesn't look, you know. Yeah. There we go. Nicely layout. Now I can see almost everything. You see me in chat? Well, I am looking at the chat right now, so I mean you type something in the chat, so yeah. Yes, Miranda. I see you in chat. So that's how you pronounce it, Miranda? Miranda. Anyway, today we're gonna do Kaveh's Hangout. Because I have nothing else to do. I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. I can see the amount of side quests I can do actually in this game, which I haven't touched yet. Ever since Sumeru release. So yeah. I mean, wait, what? Wait, hang on, what? Do you see Ascension? Oh fuck! I thought I mentioned rank Ascension. It's the TCG Ascension thing. I didn't even do my TCG Ascension. Like what the hell, man. I know in the memes like people say like they hardly play the Genius Invocation. In my case, it's kind of true. At least I mean I hardly play the card game because the only reason I don't play the Genshin card game is because I kind of have not much time to spend to play it. So yeah. Anyway, let's start the Kaveh quash. We were gonna steal Alhitam's wife. It's part of my grand plan. To you know, to make Alhitam my wife by NTR his wife. I what the hell I'm saying? It's part of my grand plan to make Alhitam my husband. By NTR his wife. It's part of the grand plan. Dear God. I mean, technically at this point, Kaveh is Alhitam's wife at this point.
It's much better than the ones you showed me before. But
hello there, Terumi. Nice to see you there.
I'd like to make some changes.
You're amazing, my dear friend. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Thank you.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
Okay, what's proposal this time?
It's a bit hard to put
what
into
Kaveh's
words.
issue this time, though?
The design still doesn't look quite right to me.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
I get it now. I get it now. Basically, the client asked you to amend the design. As a fellow, I mean, in the field of designing, I can understand how Kaveh feels, where every time a client asks you to redo something just because they don't like something. Yeah, I feel Kaveh's pain. I feel Kaveh's pain. Trust me, I've been through that kind of thing before. Basically, I'm like a 3D artist, so I know the pain of redoing stuff. Just it's already perfect, and yet you ask me to redo it. Like, what the fuck, man? This is the 10th time. What I did wrong? Oh. God damn it.
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top?
Wife.
It looks almost
like
Kaveh
is technically Alhitam's wife, so
this
yeah.
door too.
I mean, they argue like couples, so I won't be surprised.
Large.
Like, Kaveh is Alhitam's wife at this point.
My height, you could
considering
use the leftover materials to construct a few more rooms.
They share the same home, kind of.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design? Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
You know, I'm not an architect, but I can understand the frustration of architects. So I'm gonna assume Hoyo may probably did some little research about architect jobs and their frustration. I assume like this probably accurate to the problems of architects. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I would love to know like if Kaveh's problem does relate to the architect's problem, you know. I love to know that. I wanna see like the architect's reaction on Kaveh's problem.
I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains
I
that
thought he
I'm
was
still a bit unhappy with the design.
I thought
as
he was
is.
his boyfriend.
Is there anything else?
You know,
that you can do?
when I meant Alhitam's wife, which referred to Kaveh. I mean, let's just say Kaveh is not how do I say this? Let's just say I'll hate them does all the work. Okay, let's just say that. Let's just say I'll hate them does all the work. Does all the let's just say I'll hate them is the main protag. I'm just gonna put that way.
Oh, actually, I just got an idea.
Oh
Can
my
we
god.
get rid of
I mean,
all the extraneous
if you guys
sections
spend
on
enough
the roof,
hentai,
so the
you
whole
know what I
design will
mean.
just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk?
What?
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more
That's
balanced
why I
and
say
pleasing to
Kaveh's
the
I'll
eye?
hate them's wife.
This
I mean,
way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though,
lol.
I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it.
Seriously,
I will not
Kaveh.
be working on this commission anymore.
He quit?
Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to
He
satisfy
quit?
your demands.
You seriously, Kaveh? You just quit? Just like that?
Hey, young man, please wait. Oh.
Lol, Kaveh was like, I'm sick of tired of your redos and your amendments. I quit. Go find yourself another designer or architect. I don't care. Also, I'm taking this money with me. Fuck you. No refunds. No refunds. That's like what Kaveh is thinking. Like, no refunds. Fuck you. Oh my god, Kaveh. Poor Kaveh. Kaveh looks like he's in a bad mood. I should go check up on him. I mean, Kaveh is always in a bad mood, especially with I'll hate them though. Considering the amount of topic that he talk about I'll hate them, because I gotta assume Kaveh really does love I'll hate them, you know, if you think about it. I mean, every time he opens his mouth, at some point, 90% of his topic that he talks about is usually I'll hate them for some reason, because I'll hate them. What is it, Kiara? If you rate my service 1 star, I'll commit seppuku. Fine, I give you 6 stars. But there's 5 star here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put 6 stars. Take it or leave it. Okay, thank you. And that's how Kirara's service become #1 in the world. And she got a lot of money.
Taking this
some
commission
reason.
was truly the worst decision ever.
Are you alright? Did you have a fight with your husband again? I have no husband. Okay, so can I marry Al Hitler? No! I mean, yes, I mean, no,
Oh,
Still
hey,
though, I can't wait to
I
pull Al
wasn't
Hitler
expecting to
again
run
though.
into
I'm gonna
you here.
try again to pull Al Hitler though.
Actually, while we're on
I really
that,
want my
what are
husband.
you doing here at the tavern?
Like, seriously.
Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
Of course it's not good for your health. It does make you happy though. I mean, kind of. I mean, I think. Does alcohol make you happy? I mean, I do see people get happy when drinking alcohol. And at the same time, I do see people get very, very angry when they drink alcohol. So I cannot tell I cannot tell whether or not alcohol makes you happy or it makes you angry. Or you just, I don't know, screw up your brain or something. I don't know. I follow you here.
So you saw all that, did you?
Oh, hello
I
there,
thought I
Giyu.
was in the clear. I made
nice
sure
to
to
see you
double
there.
check that nobody I knew
Did
was
you
around.
get the Silver Wolf? Oh, I'm gonna
Anyway,
try
thanks
full
for
Silver
looking
Wolf
out for me.
tomorrow on the live
Honestly,
stream.
It wasn't that big of
Yeah.
a deal.
I saved
I'm
enough Stellar
used to
Jade
it by
for
now.
Silver Wolf, so we're gonna try to see whether or
Stress
not we
is
get
just an
Silver Wolf.
inescapable part of
Or
being
we
a
get
working
spooked by
adult.
Balo. I don't know.
Boss,
Which one come
I'll have a
first?
glass of wine, same as last time. Do you want
His
something
heart
too?
point is
I'll
0.
put it on my tab.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that his heart point is 0. You know, that's kind of rare to see a hangout where the character's heart point is 0 at the start. Something tells me like if this is like a real romance game, a real visual novel, I'm gonna assume Kaveh is the hardest one to romance with, considering it starts from 0. You know, like most other characters are start at least by 2 or 3, but no, this is like directly 0. So I'm gonna assume Kaveh is like the hardest one to please. Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna try, see what happens. I'll have a glass of juice. You mean beer? No, juice. You mean beer? No, juice. You mean beer? No, juice. Well, beer is technically juice. But what do you mean by that? Well, it's made by rice, right? No, that's not. Wait, that's not. No, beer doesn't made from rice. Wait, does it? What's it? I thought it made it from wheat. I don't know. It made from some plants or something, so it's technically juice. Whatever, just bring me whatever you have.
Wine in a glass of juice, coming right up.
You know, I like how Traveler did not specify what kind of juice he wants. He just say juice.
Add this one to the list as well.
And juice can be anything. And wine is technically juice. For me. So
word gets out.
Yeah.
Potential clients might be afraid
I'm just gonna say wine is kind of technically juice. It's just that.
What was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his.
Juice.
He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Kaveh seems a lot more honest after he had some wine.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
Oh no, please no. Look, I already deal with Venti's drunkenness, okay? I don't want to deal with Kaveh's drunkenness as well. I already have one alcoholic in my harem. I don't need another. God damn it, we have another alcoholic in the harem. Good thing he's gonna be mad again. Then got E6 Silver Wolf. It just cost my money. Oh, you got E6 Silver Wolf? You serious? How did your Morgan rolls go? Morgan? Wait. Oh, wait, what Morgan? Oh! Evgo? Actually, I think I'm gonna save my Evgo quartz for a certain dragon. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it for the certain dragon. I'm just gonna say that. A certain dragon that I really want to pull. A certain Lancelot. Who is not the Lancelot that we know.
It really is every other day that you run into a client who knows
mesh
nothing
that.
about construction requirements
A different
or
Lancelot.
architectural style. If this was
A dragon
in the
one.
past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences.
Why do you think of Kazuskara?
Perhaps getting used
what
to
you
this
mean?
just
You mean
means that I've
Kazuskara
grown
shit?
numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation.
Yeah, I prefer Traveler Skara. I prefer Traveler
I
Skara.
would spend a lot of
I mean,
time altering
Kazuskara
my
is
designs.
okay.
And by the time
But I
the
prefer
clients
Traveler
were finally
Skara though.
satisfied,
When I meant
all
Traveler,
my
I mean
passion
Eater,
and
okay, not
enthusiasm
Lumin.
would be gone. It feels like I'm
I
straying
mean, I'm playing
further
Eater,
and
so
further from my
yeah.
artistic vision
That's
with
my
every
bias.
change I have to
I mean,
make.
I no hate
I
for
suppose, though, that
Lumin
just
mains,
sticking
but
to your guns and completely
I'm more
disregarding
Eater,
other people's
so
feedback would also not be
yeah.
a good thing. All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my
Zen, do
work
you know
too.
Mobile Legends? Yeah, I
In the
heard
end,
about that game. I
what
think I did
is
try
the
it
true
before,
meaning of art?
but that was like a long
Should
time
I see
ago.
it as a divine
Very
gift
long
of
time ago.
inspiration from the gods, or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just one glass?
Seriously, just one glass? He's
Your
already
tolerance
drunk?
is usually much better than that.
Seriously, Kaveh's alcohol tolerance is pretty shit tier, considering it took one glass to get him drunk. I'm pretty sure like the amount. Well, how much drinks that Venti needs to get drunk though? I always wonder that. I'm pretty sure Venti's alcohol tolerance is much more higher than Kaveh. I'm pretty sure about it.
Boss, what do you think is the meaning of art?
You wanna know what's the meaning of art for me? Well, I cannot explain the meaning of art, but I can show you. All you need to do is go open your Google tab. Oh, or just go to Google and type in the search bar for you know what, let me spell out to you. Type in the search bar for, just key in, you know what, just key in the word H E N T A E. You know where this is going. That's right. The meaning of art is hentai. That's the meaning of art, okay? It's just for hentai. Okay? I know art's supposed to be pretty, but in the end of the day, they're going to end up to be hentai in the end of the day. So the meaning of art is hentai.
The meaning of art? Really, my friend? Who in Sumeru
In the
understands
future,
art better
play
than
Mobile
you?
Legends. It will be
Anyway,
funny and
I don't
say
know about
something
art,
really
but
bad.
I do
Really?
know that I'm interested in business.
I think about it.
and
I
some
really think
patrons
about
are
it.
waiting to
I
be
mean, Mobile
served.
Legends is
So
only
you'll have to excuse
is
me
an
for now.
Android game, right?
Just holler if you need anything.
I don't
What
think
do you
it's easy
think,
for me to live stream an
traveler?
Android game though. I mean, I could. Actually, I found a way to live stream a mobile phone game to the PC. I know how to do it. It's just that it's a bit finicky. And my phone is not as powerful as everyone think. I do not own a very powerful phone, so yeah, I'm kind of like running with a very cheap ass phone, so enough for me to play, you know, FGO and Nikkei. Yeah, that's how powerful my phone is. I mean, it could play Mobile Legends, but not in the degree where like I could play League of Legends on PC. So, yeah. Let's see. Art is something that resonates with the masses. Something embodies the creator efforts and dedication. Yeah, this one.
Exactly.
Oh God!
So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar.
Thank God.
In Sumeru,
I picked the right romance option, boys.
The arts are
You picked
not
the right
a popular
romance option.
discussion topic.
Operation
Trying to talk about the arts is
Kaveh
basically
divorce
the key
Alhitam
to
is on the
killing
way,
any
boys.
conversation.
Operation Kaveh
It's too bad that
divorce
I'm not in my
Alhitam
best
is on the
form
way.
today.
Once I
Otherwise, we could have
NTR
talked about this
Kaveh,
for a little longer.
you know, then when Alhitam divorced Kaveh, then I could marry my husband now. That's whole grand plan. First, we seduce Kaveh, and then Alhitam finds out. Then Alhitam divorced Kaveh, and then I broke up with Kaveh, and then marry Alhitam, and become his wife. What the hell I'm thinking? I'll help you convince the client to come to your side.
Hmm? Thanks for offering, but you've seen how he is. He's not going to listen to anything I say.
Do you like Kadehara
He
Kozuha? I'm
understands
okay with
nothing
Kadehara
about my
Kozuha. I
design.
mean, I'm okay.
And all the suggestions he made were as if he just wanted to mock me.
I mean, he's not one of my favorite animal boys. I mean, my favorite animal boys. I mean, I think at this point you guys know who's my favorite animal boys. Venti is obviously number one, and then Skara, then Xiao, and then Haizo. Yeah, I think and then Traveler too. Traveler is technically an animal boy, so yeah. I mean, Kazuha is there, but I think he's like bottom of the list. So, yeah. I don't think he was intentionally trying to be difficult.
Okay, it is possible that I was just jaded by my frustration.
I didn't play Honkai Star Rail for
given I'm
at
already
least
on my
1 week
sixth
because
draft,
Genshin Impact. Oh, really?
I can probably push
Yeah.
myself to make a 7th.
I mean, I think at least
Let's go have
you
another
do
talk
your
with
daily
him.
or daily
I know
on
where
Honkai
we'd be
Star
able
Rail
to
though.
find the
I
guy.
found out Honkai Star Rail
There's no time
daily.
to waste.
It's
The
not
wine
as
can wait until another
painful
time.
as
I'll go
Genshin's
take care of
one.
the bill.
Genshin's a bit more time consuming if you think about it. But Honkai Star Rail's commissions, I mean dailies, commission, all that kind of stuff, the Bell Pass, I will say it's much more forgiving. If you think about it, it's much more forgiving and less time consuming. Yeah. Especially if you go around grinding for like the EXP items, you know? Considering you can borrow other people's characters to help you out on the grind. I mean, it doesn't help you like on field battle because there's no option to borrow people's support on field battle, but at least you can borrow people's characters during like, you know, those domain thingies. Yeah. So let's go outside and see what route do we take. I actually have no idea what route did we take though. I just like select the random dialogue and see what happens. I mean, Kaveh is, as a character is not bad. He's okay. I mean, I just hate the idea that Kaveh is Al-Hitam's wife. That's the only thing. I mean, I do not hate Kaveh per se. It's just that I'm jealous of Kaveh because he's like the only person who live with Al-Hitam. So I was like, fucking bastard. You lucky fucking bastard. If I was you, I will make sure Al-Hitam got the best miso soup every day. Instead of complaining shit in front of his face. You know, I'll be a good wife. Way better than Kaveh. I'll be willing to cook miso soup more. I'll hate them more. God damn it. It's kind of rare for me to have a husband though, to be honest. It's kind of rare for me to have a husband though. Usually it's always been waifus, regardless of the gender. But this is like the only game that I'll say like Al-Hitam's like is my husband though. Like he's like the only character that I was willing to call him husband though. For some reason, because Al-Hitam.
Kaveh, what are you doing here?
I've changed my mind.
Oh, you changed your mind. Okay.
I was overreacting earlier. Can we try discussing the project some more?
My apologies as well. Now that I think about it, some of my requests were indeed a bit unreasonable.
Of course it's unreasonable.
If I choose you to create the design for my project, I should have a bit more faith in your vision.
Thank you for understanding. Mutual trust is the basis for good communication. Now that we've got that out of the way, I think we can have a more productive conversation.
Oh, did someone subscribe to me?
Honest,
thank you.
Your commission
Terry,
request has been the most peculiar one I've ever received.
Lol.
Even now, I
like how there's a cherry symbol there.
Purpose.
How the hell you got a cherry symbol there?
That you want to build something in the desert for public use. I am aware that overly specific requests will restrain the architect's artistic freedom. However, knowing nothing about the intended purpose of the building also means
so
I
how
have
many
no
updates
idea
we need
if I'm
to
on the
wait
right
until we
track.
get to Fontaine
I've
though?
produced several draft
Like how many
proposals for you
updates
to
we need
choose
to wait?
from.
If I
You've
remember
rejected every
correctly,
single one.
I think we supposed to
we
have
don't get on
one
the same
more
page, it could be a
Sumeru
decade
region
before we
need
can
to
finally
unlock,
break
right?
ground on
Before
this
we go to
project.
Fontaine.
Yes,
And I heard like the
given this some thought
Sumeru
already. I think
region,
we can
that
go
that
with the
one region that
general
needs to be
direction of the
unlocked
latest
is
proposal
basically
that
a
you just
water
showed
park,
me.
if I'm not wrong.
It's just
Is it?
Hmm?
Or is it a theme park?
Just what?
I'm not sure.
putting the building design aside. Can we get some less expensive materials for the floor tiles? Yeah, I know someone in the business, and the red bricks he sells can go for pretty cheap. The timber here as well. We should be able to find some substitutes.
Please give me a moment. My head's starting to hurt again. Just please hold on for a second.
Oh no, the client asked for cheap
So,
materials,
let me
is
get
it?
this straight.
Cutting
you
costs?
want to reduce the cost of the project, right? But if we implement your suggestions, then I'm afraid we have to scrap the entire design. Architectural design cannot be neatly split into discrete parts. Any change to one part of the design will affect the quality of the whole thing. I decided to utilize high-end timber for this section because the weight-bearing structure requires the supporting materials to be durable and strong.
Makes
Same
sense
with the
though.
tiles. Switch them out and the entire mural will have to be redesigned. More importantly, if we make such a change, both its practical functionality and aesthetic value will take a great hit. If all you need is a building with a roof that can keep people dry in the rain, You shouldn't have commissioned me. Many architects would be able to build you one of those while charging far less in commission fees.
Yeah.
Actually, Please tell me, are you absolutely sure that there's no room for any changes in this draft of the design?
I think the most important thing for me is to understand
really
what
wants
you
to
would
cut
actually
costs.
like to get.
Is it because
If you
he's
could tell me
broke or
more about
what?
your vision, I might
I
be
think
able to
I think
work
I
with the
think
design
I think
some
the,
more.
I think Badawi is
You
broke.
are the
I
client,
think he's
after
broke.
all.
Not
You should
Zhongli is
have the
broke,
final say
but
on
I
how
think
the
he's
project
broke.
turns out.
I want to build something unique. Something quiet and warm inside. A refuge that can block out the world outside. I want all who enter this building to be able to temporarily forget everything that's going on outside of the building and just focus on their task at hand.
So like a holiday house? Like a summer house or something? Is that it? I'm not sure what
That's
he's
a bit
building
more
here.
information than last time, but it's still extremely vague. To put it another way, every rich person who wants to build a mansion for themselves would request something like this. We've gone through many proposals, and this draft is already the cheapest one. Cutting costs by substituting building materials will not only detract from the overall effect of the building, it also won't save you much more in the grand scheme of things.
Oh yeah, I think what Kaveh is trying to say is like it makes kind of sense. Like if you use cheap materials, the amount of times that you need to replace the material is gonna cost you more than, you know, just simply buying the most expensive material for your house. Like, for example, like let's say you buy a cheap ass wood for your house. That wood's probably gonna last you for like 2 years. And it means like every 2 years you have to keep swapping the wood. You know? So the house doesn't fall down. But if you buy a very expensive wood that lasts you for 10 years plus, I would say that the time that you want to replace that material for repair or whatever, and you know, when you reach that point, like within like 10 years plus, you have enough money to buy a new house, basically. Yeah, you have enough money to buy a new house. And that's what Kaveh is trying to say. It's just like it costs more to maintain a cheap house than an expensive one. Yeah, that's what you're trying to say.
Thank you for giving it
Then
so much
just
thought.
accept that Blade is your father.
Please
No!
give me some more time
It's
to
not
mull
true.
over the budget.
That is
I'll get back to you
impossible!
once I've figured out a solution.
Obi-Wan said you killed him! Wait, oh shit, wrong game. You know what? If you think about it, Honkai Star Rail can do a collab with Star Wars. If you think about it, Honkai Star Rail can do a collab with Star Wars. It can make a lot of sense. I mean, Honkai Star Rail in space, Star Wars in space. Make a collab, make it happen. I mean, it can work. But I'm gonna assume the character design for the Star Wars character, it's gonna be maybe like kinda weird. But I'm not sure it's gonna be Aloy weird or is it just weird. I don't know. I mean, Aloy in Genshin is a bit weird if you think about it, but yeah.
I still have a few business meetings that I must attend, so I'm afraid I'll have to leave for now. You can just leave the proposal
I gotta
as
assume
is.
like Honkai Star Rail
I'll
does
get in
have a
touch
Star
once
Wars
I've
reference
given it some
somewhere.
more thought.
I mean, I'll be disappointed if Honkai Star Rail doesn't have a Star Wars reference. I'll be disappointed. Why do I feel like he's hiding something?
I also have a similar feeling.
Should we follow him and see if anything unusual comes up?
Is that really okay? I mean, what he does now is none of our business.
Well, technically it's true, but
Does
then
seem
again, I'm
really
a
suspicious, though.
noisy
He dresses
bastard,
like
so
a rich
might as well.
person, but when you talk to him, he hardly sounds the part.
He sounds super frugal too.
That's actually pretty common. Not all rich people are spendthrifts. Many are just, as if not more, stingy than him.
Yeah, it's kind of true though. Like, there are people like, especially the rich one, can be very more stingy than the poor motherfuckers. I do not know why these guys are really stingy with their money, but I'm gonna assume like, I think maybe in some point in their life they know how it feels like to be poor, and then once they become rich, they realize like they have to be very stingy because they don't want to be poor again. So I guess that's probably the case, but I'm not really sure though. But if you're born rich, like you inherit the money, I think you're probably gonna be less stingy because you do not have the understanding, the concept of being poor. But for the people who have understand the concept of being poor and you're also rich, I'm gonna assume you're gonna be more stingier. Or if you're the good guy, you'll be more. What's it called? What's the word called? I forgot. Shit. You know, I forgot that word. Anyway, you probably more be a good guy and donate some of your money to charity or something. You know. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the good guy, rich guy. Bad guy, rich guy is stingy as fuck. Maybe.
The more mora some people have, the more they love interfering with people's lives. Like constantly reminding you to pay back your debts, or hinting every other day that it's time for you to pay rent.
Sounds like he's complaining about I'll hate him. Man, you really need couple counseling, you know? Kaveh and I'll hate him really needs a couple counseling.
Actually, now that I think about it,
First generation
I'm not
makes
even
the
sure this
wealth.
person
Second
really wants to work on this
generation
project
maintains the
with
wealth.
me.
Third generation
Putting
spends the
his
wealth.
vague
Fourth generation
requests
is poor
aside,
again.
he's
That's
still
true,
finding
Michael.
excuses
That's
to
really
procrastinate
true.
even when we've decided on a plan.
That's really true. It also reminds me of a saying like, hard times make strong men. Soft times. Wait. Hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times. Easy times makes soft men. Soft man makes hard times. Yeah, I think that's how the saying goes. I don't know. I think it's close enough. It's close
Who knows
enough.
how long construction will take if he keeps delaying things like this. We should find him again and get some clearer answers. The sooner we can break ground on this, the better.
So, no funny quests? I expect some funny quests, but okay, fine. I guess we have to investigate the rich guy, whether or not he's really rich or he's actually poor. Let's see here.
Huh? Where did he go? I could have sworn he went this way.
I don't know. He must be
Let's
Batman
keep
then.
looking.
Okay, so I guess we have to go further. I mean, he cannot just disappear like that. I mean, he's an old man. I mean, there are old people who is kind of athletic, but come on.
Oh, hey, look! Isn't that Badawi?
Close enough.
It sure
Oh yeah,
looks
close
like
enough.
him.
Okay.
But he's dressed completely different now. What is he up to?
What is he up to? Why are you talking to that pretty lady? Pretty lady, please don't talk to the old man. He won't be your sugar daddy, please. Don't sell yourself a pretty lady, please don't. I got money. You can be my sugar. I can be your sugar daddy. Please don't.
Didn't I tell you before? I'm not looking for more workers. Plus, aren't you a bit old for physical labor? If something happens to you, I won't be able to pay for it.
Oh, you're looking for a job?
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. I grew up as an Aramite mercenary and worked in the desert my entire life. My body's still in great shape.
That's right. My body. Listen, I should use the old man voice though. My body is like, no, that's actually that's kind of accurate. My body is in great shape. I mean, look at this bicep. It's so big and huge. Sir? Yes? Your bicep is kind of sagging. No, that's just because I don't eat enough protein, that's all. That's right, but I got very strong bones. I mean, look at me. My bone is so strong. I can even break bricks with it. See? Ha! Oh God. Oh no. I think I broke my hand. Oh no. I think I not just broke my hand. I think I broke my entire arm. Sir? Yeah. I mean, I think you need to go to the hospital. I'll be fine. You will heal. I'm a strong man. Bones can heal, right? Right? Kind of. Okay.
I don't have many talents, but I still have my muscle. If you need someone to unload goods or drive away sumpter beasts, I'm your man.
You used to be an Aramite mercenary?
I get
I know
the
there
ladies
are a
hard to
lot of
believe
bad
that this
apples in
old
our
man
ranks,
is a Aramite
but most are just
mercenary.
trying to make a living. We're not that greedy by nature, and we'll do our best when given a job.
I guess.
Let me think. I'm sorry, but I still can't take you in. I don't have any open positions right now, and don't have the Mora for anything more. How about this? Why don't you try your luck somewhere else?
Yeah, try your luck somewhere else,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Try your luck somewhere else.
He used to be a member of the Aramites? Huh. From the way he was dressed, I would have thought he was a merchant from the rainforest. Let's ask him about it.
Yeah. Is he really broke? Or he just like... I don't know. Alright, by the way, tell me the truth. Are you broke? Are you a poor man?
We meet again.
Huh? Why are you guys here?
That's what we wanted to ask you. Who are you? Why did you dress up like a merchant to talk to me about our project? There's no need for us to continue this project if you still want to keep hiding things from us. I don't work with individuals I can't trust.
Believe me, I didn't have any bad intentions. It's just...
You just what? You poor or what?
All right, there's no point hiding anything anymore. The building I'm trying to commission you for is not really a personal residence for me, but rather a library for children living in the desert.
So you're doing this for the kids?
A library? Funded entirely by yourself? Shouldn't this be the responsibility of the academia? I've
Yeah.
heard that the academia will be looking to prioritize the desert with the allocation of educational resources and materials. It sent over a large shipment of regular goods just last month.
You're right, and I was aware of these happenings as well. I just figured what I want to do is a separate effort from what's already being done by the academia. The desert is too vast. Even if the academia spends a lot of effort trying to disseminate knowledge in those parts, it might still take decades, if not centuries, to reduce the educational gap that already exists between the two regions.
So he wants to hasten the
And
process,
what's more,
basically.
I don't know if the academia would ever reverse its stance in the future. All I know is that as a desert dweller, we should not wait passively for good things to happen to us. If we only did that, we'd never be able to stand up and hold our heads high.
So he wants the desert people to be at least have some level of independence. They don't want to be over reliant on the academia, which kind of makes sense because if you're over reliant to another nation who is more powerful than you, then you kind of like, you know, being treated like a puppet in the future. Yeah.
I don't have much
Hello
longer
there,
left on
yes,
this world. So I just want to use whatever time I have
I assume
to
that's how you
contribute something
pronounce your
to my
name.
homeland.
Nice to see you there. Nice to see you there in the chat. Sorry if I bought your name though. I cannot pronounce your name though. Yashwant. Yashwant. Sorry that I bought your name. Why didn't you just tell us that from the start?
I didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life, and there wasn't anyone here that I could trust. I figured I needed as much safety as I could get.
To the point that you even disguised your identity? That's certainly taking playing it safe to the next level. Hold on. Don't tell me you've also been scammed before.
When I first came to Sumeru City, I brought a lot of Mora, hoping to find an architect that I could work with.
So you got scammed. That's why he got paranoid. Well, makes a lot of sense though. Yeah, it's okay, man. Good to see you.
Someone agreed to take on the project, and even took a sum of Mora from me, but then disappeared without a trace.
Ah, yes. The old school scam the rich folk. Did he say he's a Nigerian prince? Please don't tell me you give your money to a certain Nigerian prince. I wonder that scam still exists though. I'm pretty sure not. I mean, back in the old days, like the email scam, the old school email scam, it's always the Nigerian prince scam for some reason. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure whoever created that scam probably went to jail by now. I assume.
After that, I heard that there are a lot of untrustworthy people in this business. Some would run as soon as they've been paid,
My
while
name
others would
is
deliberately use expensive materials
Brent.
and take a
What
cut of the
about
construction
you?
funding.
Wait, Brent? I thought your name is Yashwant. Which one is it? Yashwant or Brent? Well, I mean, my name is obviously on the channel, so Zenka likes my name. That's about it. That's my name. At least what I officially call myself. I ain't gonna reveal my real name because no. I mean, you can call me Zenchan if you want. It's much more easier than calling me Zenkalex. I don't know why I call myself that, but I do remember why I call myself that, but that's a story for another time.
I spent a while collecting
Yeah,
information
you can call me
in the
Zenchan
city,
if you want.
and eventually learned that you're the most famous architect
I mean, it's much more easier if
in
you think
all of
about it.
Sumeru. I figured that you wouldn't need to make Mora by scamming people, so I decided to reach out to you. By the way, how did you know I was scammed? I don't think I've ever mentioned that to anybody.
Just a hunch. A while ago, I accepted an offer to work on a project in the desert, and was also scammed out of a large sum of Mora.
Oh no, Kaveh got scammed! Kaveh, please don't tell me you got scammed by a Nigerian prince. Yes, he was a Nigerian prince. Why? Why? Do you know what a Nigerian prince is? Well, I know what a prince is. He's a prince of Nigerian, right? Yeah, but do you know where Nigeria is? Fontaine? Kaveh, there's no such thing in Nigeria in Tibet. Oh no.
I ran into someone who was living in a pretty run-down house. I noticed a load-bearing wall on the verge of collapse, and suggested that I build a new house for him. He said that he had no way to pay for it, so I loaned him some of my own Mora, and told him to get some stone and timber from the local vendors. Soon after that, I found out that he had gone gambling with all the money, and lost everything, down to the last coin.
This is why you should not give money to drug addicts or gambling addicts. They will use it to, you know, to buy shit they love. Instead of trying to use that money to, you know, get a job. It's better to give the guy a job instead of giving them money. It's much more better give them a job. Trust me, it's way better.
And
Yeah.
after that, he even borrowed Mora from me twice more, using a different excuse each time.
Man, no one
I didn't
is
even
watching your
suspect him
stream.
of any
I
wrongdoing
mean,
until
that's
he
pretty
hired a group
normal.
of mercenaries
I
and
mean,
tried
I've
to
been live
ambush me
streaming
in his
for a
own
very long
house.
time. The number that I get in my live stream is always low because the audience that based on YouTube statistics always told me like it's from US, so time zone difference, one thing, and also I mean I'm too small as a channel, so it's very hard for me to compete with anyone else in terms of live streaming. So it is what it is. Nothing much I can do about it.
According to him, I looked like
Yeah.
an easy target because I was an academia scholar who didn't have any family or friends in the desert.
Also, what make it worse is
what
that
kind of person would just look at someone else and think, this guy looks like an
my
easy
style of
target?
live streaming is kind of probably is not like the professional way of how live streamers does sometimes. And also, I do have. If you guys notice, I do have talking problem. I mean, if you guys watch my live stream for a very long time, you guys may notice. Actually, by now, you guys may realize that I do have a bit of speech problem. Let's just say I could not properly talk because I do not know why. I guess it's something to do with my brain wired wrongly, I guess. It sounds like I may speak like broken English sometimes, but the thing is, I could speak proper English. It's just that my brain is like running like a Pentium 4 while I'm trying to execute program that is for Core i7. That's the reason why like sometimes the way I talk in live stream is a bit weird. It let's just say it's a struggle. It's a goddamn struggle.
Those kinds of things do happen every once in a while, yes. Folks like him are the exact reason
Hello
why
there,
us desert
Zam.
dwellers' reputation
Nice to see
have
you in
gone
the
down the
live
drain.
stream. Zam likes
I
to
must
draw.
apologize to you
Lol,
on their
I
behalf.
assume you likes to draw.
It's all right. You were also scammed by someone from Kasharwar after all. I should apologize to you on their behalf. Ultimately, neither of our experiences had anything to do with the desert or the rainforest. People who are new to an area are always easy targets for criminals.
Yeah, especially if you're a tourist. I just say, there are some places, I think, if I'm not wrong, like, where's your worst place to visit as a tourist, though? I mean, not like the obvious, like, that place is dangerous, but let's just say that place is, like, a lot of scam. I wonder which country, like, have, like, high rate of scamming tourist people. I wonder which country, though. I mean, Japan has its own way of scamming tourists, like tourist traps. France has its own as well, and I guess Egypt does have its own too. Yeah, I wonder which one has the most tourist trap. Which country has the most tourist trap? I think I should search that on Google though. Bad people are everywhere, including me.
Yeah,
I'm an
you'll
asshole.
find both good and bad people everywhere. I can't understand the logic of those who like to take advantage of others, but I have to accept their existence as a fact of life. Anyway, I digress. Let's return to the topic at hand. Did you keep rejecting my designs because you thought I was deliberately using expensive materials to take a cut as a middleman?
That's what I was afraid of initially, yes. I eventually understood that you weren't out to cheat me. But
So
unfortunately, I still don't have nearly enough mora to pay for the design you proposed.
So at first he was paranoid with Kaveh because he thought like Kaveh is a scammer, and then he realized Kaveh is like a legit architect, so he's kind of like shit. But also in reality, he's still fucking poor. He cannot afford to build the house that Kaveh proposed. So yeah.
I've done the math and know that we should be able to make it if we cut some corners.
There is more conversation than
However,
game,
after
right?
our conversations, I can see that
You
you're
mean
passionate
you mean
about your
the
design.
hangout? Usually
quite
hangout
fond of the
is
proposal
always
as well.
more in
So,
the
I decided to try
talking
and
side
see if I can afford your
than
proposal
the
as
killing
is.
side.
I've been looking for
I mean,
work every
if I'm not
day.
wrong, in
And
tradition
another
of
month,
all the
I should be
hangouts
able to cobble
routes,
together enough
there's
mora
only
to meet
one
the
route
budget.
where you
By
do some
cobble
action,
together,
like do
you
some
mean you're going
fighting,
to spend your entire life savings
while
on
the
this
all the
project?
other routes is more
But
like
then,
your typical
what
visual
will you
novel.
do if something unexpected
basically.
comes up?
Yeah, that's
You
how
find
hangout
yourself
works.
stuck with no emergency fund.
To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, when you've lived to be my age and something happens, you can't really call it unexpected anymore.
It's
All I
expected.
want is to build this library before I leave this world, so that the children of the future would have some books to read, and the desert dwellers would be able to learn their letters and pick up some practical knowledge.
You know what? If you think about it, Badawi is a good grandpa. Good grandpa. Very good. Good. You seem really passionate about this project.
A while ago, I heard that the academia had decided to recruit a number of exceptional children from the desert.
I'm an Indian actually.
Of
Yeah, I
course,
think I
this
can
is
take a
welcomed
guess
news.
that based on your name, you're
But as
Indian. But I
someone
just don't
who's
want to
spent
say
their
it
entire
because
life in the
I don't want to
desert,
assume.
I still have a few
He
concerns.
maybe sound like Indian. Maybe you're probably a different part of, like the name sounds Indian, but it's actually it's basically a name that from a different region instead. I don't want to assume that. I did have a gut feeling that you are Indian based on the name.
I know the desert life and can predict what the problems
I'm watching
will
your
be.
stream right now.
Many children from the desert have had neither the interest nor the proper environment to learn. So even if the academia would take them in, once they enter the halls, they might find themselves surrounded by other children who look and act very differently from them. And as a result, they might become socially isolated.
So basically, a culture clash. Basically, a culture clash. Like a rich poor kid went to a. Sorry, not rich poor kid. Rich poor kid. Did I say rich poor kid? So when I'm saying a poor kid, enter a rich high school. Yeah, it's gonna be for the poor kid. It's gonna be different. For the poor kid perspective, it's gonna be different. He's basically entering an alien world. Basically, yeah.
Yes, I can imagine that. My father passed away at an early age. Even though I had a good number of friends during my years at the academia, for some time I still sensed many critical looks in my direction.
Oh, poor Kaveh. I gotta assume he has very few friends. Before Tainari and Saino, and Halatum.
I'm sure a child coming all the way from the desert will have an even harder time. But let's bring this back to the building itself. I think you said that you want this building to be quiet and warm, with its doors serving as a solid barrier to block out the sound and fury outside, and allow one to focus on the book in their hands. Building it according
The
to
question is,
current
what kind
plan
of
will be
book that he
quite
wants in the
costly.
library?
Even if I
What
don't
kind of
charge you any
books?
commission fees,
I mean, this is for the
I
kids,
don't
so
think you'd be able to keep it under your budget.
no, that kind of book, okay? No, that kind of book. Not that kind of book. All right, the hentai books needs to be put on somewhere else. Yes, not that kind of book. That's no way. I mean, we could put Naruto in the library, and then the kids will probably learn some Naruto shit. I think. Probably. I don't know.
Any ideas on what we can do?
You can play Free Fire, which give more views and popularity. Now, I prefer. Oh, you're suggesting a game that for me to live stream. I mean, to be honest, I think I did try Free Fire. I think, but that was a very long time ago. I mean, it's not really my type of game. It's not really my type of game. I prefer games like Genshin a bit more than playing Free Fire. So yeah. Can we try slightly different style? And also, I
Slightly
don't want to play
different
game
style.
for the sake of views.
Give me a
Because
minute.
if I don't enjoy the game, it's kind of like pointless. So yeah, so I'd rather like live stream a game that I'm enjoying playing, so that I don't feel like when live streaming stuff feel like a job. I prefer just live streaming games that I can enjoy. That I'm willing to live stream it for a very long time, like Genshin. I've been live streaming this game since 2020. So, yeah.
Most architects would probably prioritize cutting costs and
No,
removing
don't
extra
worry. I don't
features
take
in
it
this
personally,
situation.
though. I don't
Indeed,
take it personally.
Converting the building into a simple
Because I'm
bungalow
so
would
used to
solve most
live
of our
streaming this
problems.
stuff. I know like
However,
how
I
live
do
streaming
not
works
think
to the
this would
point
be
where
best
like
solution.
yeah. I don't worry. I don't take personally though. I don't take personally. I'm okay with your suggestion. Isn't Kaveh like really busy with avoiding work? Really? Wait, no, I don't think so. I think he was looking for work. He's only I think he was busy avoiding people. Basically, avoiding people. Especially the ones that he basically doesn't want people to know that he's living under Al-Haytham's roof. That's what he's trying to avoid. Yeah, he's not trying to avoid work. He's just trying to avoid people to discover that Kaveh has no money and living under Al-Haytham's roof. That's what he's trying to avoid. He doesn't want anyone to know that he's married to Al-Haytham, basically.
While it's true that the aesthetic
Yeah, that's why
value
you're
of the
trying to
building
avoid.
is often viewed as an afterthought, neglecting it has some long-term negative consequences. It is especially undesirable in this situation, as the library will serve a high number of children, many of whom would have never been exposed to structures that may be considered elegant
I mean,
or beautiful.
I kind of like
To
enjoy
completely give up on the more
Kaveh and
aesthetic
Al-Haytham
design would mean
relationship.
stripping the children
I
of
really,
an
really
opportunity to
do.
appreciate the beauty of
I mean,
architecture. I
Out
share
of all
Badawi's
the
sentiments in
like
wanting to preserve
obvious
a more
relationship,
complex
like
design.
if you compare
However,
to
if we can
Ningguang
reduce the
Beidou
ornate
or
aspects of the design
Xingqiu
while maintaining its fundamental
and
elegance, which is to say we won't
oh,
touch the arches and stone
what the
pillars, but
oh,
make
no, don't-
changes elsewhere.
don't tell me I forgot his name.
This is definitely a first.
Xingqiu's husband, Chongyun. Ah, yeah, Chongyun. Shit, I almost forgot Chongyun's name. Compared to those couples, I would say like Al-Haytham and Kaveh has, let's just say their relationship is much more less boring compared to Ningguang Beidou and Xingqiu and Chongyun. You know, yeah.
To make up for the loss of regular details, we
I mean, they
would need
argue,
to put
so
a lot of
it's
extra
much
effort
more
into the
interesting.
layout,
They kind of
lines,
act like a
and
real
color.
couple if you think about it.
I see. Would that really be okay?
It just increases the difficulty of the design. You should feel lucky that out of all the architects in the city, you chose to approach me. Most of the others would have given up on this project by now. As for inspiration, I think I might have something in mind, but I'd need to visit the
So
site
I think
to make sure.
I think in Kaveh's
Where do you
hangout,
want this place to be built?
I think we can get.
Tell me the
I
exact
think
location.
I can squeeze one more
Aru
ending route, you
Village.
know, in this live
Although it
stream.
wasn't my childhood home, I think it'll be the best site for such a building.
Okay.
Because
then
hopefully
we can pay a
this
visit to Aru
route is not
Village.
as long
Is there
as
something I can do
Haizo
for
one.
you?
Haizo's
I've already
hangout.
caused you a lot of trouble
Just playing
before,
one route
and now
really takes
you're
2 hours
revising
though,
the
for some
design
reason. I do
again
not know why.
Because of me. Which draft are we even
Out of all the
on now?
hangout routes I play,
making
I will
me
say
feel terribly
Haizo's
guilty.
hangout
Let me think.
is considered the
You said you
longest
used to be an
hangout that
eremite
I ever
mercenary,
played.
right?
Especially
In that
trying
case,
to
you could
finish
help
one
us clear out
route.
some monsters that are blocking the
If
way
I'm
to
not
Aru
wrong.
Village. We want to keep the roads clear and reduce the loss of materials during transport to a minimum.
Do you like any
If
singers?
everything goes well,
Singers.
it'll help us save some more.
Oh, music.
All right, just leave it to me.
Well, if you
If there's anything I'm good at, it's clearing
well,
out
it really
monsters.
depends. It really depends
you
what
waiting
kind of
for,
music
then?
you're asking
Let's
me.
pack up and get ready to go.
If you're asking me like, okay, what kind of music from like a real band that is not video game? God, it's been a long time I don't listen to real band music. But I will say this. I used to be a big fan of Linkin Park. I used to. You know, I kind of used to. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of fan of Linkin Park, you know, but I'm more like a big fan on their early works, not in yeah, I'm more like a big fan on their early works compared than their newer work. You know, I know the singer already. You know, gone. You know, it's kind of sad. I mean, yeah, but I am kind of like a big fan when it was like what during the 2000s I think it was during the 2000s though, like late 90s during early 2000s where Linkin Park was the hit. I was a big fan on their earlier works. Their new works is kind of okay. It's kind of hit or miss for me. So yeah. I mean, any other music that I'm a big fan of, like real world music? Not much really. I mean, for video game music, there's a lot. You know, that's a lot. Let's just say
Most
Metal Gear
materials going
Rising
from Caravan
and
Reba to Aru Village would pass through here.
Devil May Cry
There are a lot of monsters out here
OSTs
today.
are
If you find it hard to
in
keep
one of
up,
my
just let us know.
top 10 lists. So
Oh,
yeah.
don't worry about me. This is nothing. I'll be careful though, and you should do the same.
Do you watch anime? Yeah, I do watch anime, but not a lot. I mean, you assume that I'm the type of guy who watch a lot of anime, but I will tell you right now, I do not watch a lot of anime, okay? I do not watch a lot of anime.
Let's play.
Okay, I will say this, like... Let's just say my recent favorite anime is Bocchi and Spy X Family. That is my recent favorite animes. I'm a big fan of the JoJo series, so that's like a given. I mean, yeah, it's like who doesn't like JoJo? Who doesn't like JoJo? I mean, there are people who doesn't like JoJo, but seriously. So yeah, I mean, I do not watch a lot of anime. But when I do,
Think you can get
it's
away?
usually the one that I really like, and not the one that is the sake of popularity. I mean, yes, I do watch the old school Dragon Ball. You know, because I grew up in Dragon Ball, so it makes a lot of sense. I did watch Dragon Ball, and I did watch the early days of Pokemon and early days of Naruto. But then again, I think I stopped watching Naruto when Sasuke left the village. That's where I stopped watching Naruto. And I'm not sure when I stopped watching Pokemon though. I don't remember when the last time I stopped watching Pokemon. All I know is I remember I grew up with Dragon Ball. So yeah. Classic anime, Dragon Ball, that one's obviously I did watch. I mean, I grew up in Dragon Ball era. So yeah. 2007 was the year where every movie had Linkin Park music. We can blame
I've
that
spent my
one
entire
guy.
life fighting these
That
kinds
one
of
guy who
monsters in
keeps
the desert
spamming
after
Linkin
all.
Park song
They
every
won't get the
single
best of me.
movie. The guy who make Transformer live action. Michael Bay. We can blame Michael Bay for that. I don't know why he's a really big fan of Linkin Park for some reason.
But it's one thing to fight against monsters.
And also he's a
and another
very
to fight against
patriotic
an old
guy.
injury.
Because every
It's
movie
something I picked up when I
is
was
either
young.
is full of
There were
explosion
many fights between mercenary
Linkin Park
brigades
soundtrack,
back then, and one day someone
and
stabbed
every
me in
shot
the back.
must
I
have
don't think much
the
of it back
American
then, but
flag.
With age,
For
it's
some
caught
reason.
up to me.
Because America!
Few mercenaries
Fuck
get to
yeah!
enjoy their later years. Failing health
Oh.
tends to take the joy
I
out
love
of
metal, but I
reputation
haven't
and wealth.
gotten to go
And many
any concert in a
mercenaries
while because
never
my
even
work
made
hours
much of a
kept
ladder
changing.
to
Oh, that's
begin with.
sad. Oh yeah.
Is there someone you know who can
kinda
help
forget.
to look after you?
If you guys ask me what's my favorite metal band,
Unfortunately,
I'm a big fan of metal music.
My wife passed away at
I
an
would
early
say
age,
like
and I don't have any children.
Iron Maiden is
Sometimes
one of
I'd
my
close
favorite
my
metal
eyes
band,
realize
and
most of my
Dragon
life
Force
story
also
has
one of my
already
favorite
been written.
metal band.
I have many regrets.
Actually,
about
I'm
my
more into
past,
power metal than
but at the same time, I
your
also
classic
know
metal though.
that there were
You know,
never
I'm more
many
into the
options
power
for me
metal
in the
scene.
first place.
Henceforth, like
I
I'm
joined
more
the
in
Eremites
tuned
when
to
I was young,
the Dragon
won
Force,
many battles with them.
the Dragon
My
Force style
survival was
of
more a
power
matter of
metal.
luck than
Because I
actual
prefer,
ability.
I prefer
If at
the
all
lyrics
possible,
where
I want
there's
future
dragons
children
and
of the desert
hope
to have
and,
some more
you know,
options in life.
give you power.
I don't want
You know,
them
that
to
kind of
turn out
music.
like me.
That's why I'm more in tune to the power metal side. So I'm more like into the Dragon Force side than Iron Maiden. You know, I mean Iron Maiden is okay. British, I mean, of all the British metal, I prefer Iron Maiden. But then again, I'm more like on the power metal side. And also, I did listen to Sabaton, so who doesn't listen to Sabaton? Oh God.
My apologies. The older we get, the more we tend
Oh, mine
to
was
ramble.
Demon Slayer. Ah,
Seems
yes.
like we've already cleared
Basically,
out most of
I
the
assume
monsters.
Demon Slayer is
Let's
our
hurry over to
modern day
Aru
Naruto,
Village.
right? It's basically our modern day Naruto. It seems like almost everyone that I know of like really like Demon Slayer, but I didn't get into Demon Slayer. I mean, I kind of like the concept. I just like the Tanjiro and Nezuko relationship. That's about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys get a hint there. I'm pretty sure you guys get a hint there, but then again, considering how they're gonna tell the story and how the relationship's gonna work, so probably the few reasons why I probably don't watch Demon Slayer or probably didn't get into Demon Slayer yet. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe I try. But for now, like the animes I look forward to is Spy X Family and Bocchi. And the and the new season of JoJo, which is, if I'm not wrong, is going to be universe reset because the old universe died, and the universe is gonna happen. So basically, I can't wait for the steel ball run. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see a crippled guy fighting against a dinosaur. I can't wait to see that. A crippled motherfucker go toe to toe against a goddamn raptor. Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened, but it's JoJo, okay? It's JoJo. What's on your mind?
I think it's really admirable of him to spend his whole life savings on people he's
NASA
never
uses
met.
Michael Bay's movie
Maybe he's
Armageddon
doing
as
this
a
out
way
of
to
natural
train
kindness.
astronaut. What
Kindness
not
that
to
hasn't
do?
been eroded away by the struggles
Oh
of
yeah.
his life.
Remember, kids, do not put nuclear bomb on the asteroid. You're just gonna make it worse. Okay? You're just gonna make it worse. It's better to push the asteroid, not blow it up into two. It's gonna make it worse somehow. Doesn't that also sounds like you, Kaveh?
Perhaps.
I've seen both Iron
To
Maiden
clarify,
and somewhat
though,
Life
I
in Concert.
don't
Oh
think
God,
I'm
lucky
quite the
you!
same.
Lucky you!
Some people
You
call
watch
me an
Iron Maiden
idealist.
and somewhat Life
I
Concert.
do have some
Lucky
sentiments
you.
of that general persuasion, such as wanting everyone to be able to
I
lead
like
a
how
happy life.
Sabaton's entire
But my situation
music
is
catalog
more
is just
complex
pure
than that.
World War II music.
beginning,
I mean,
what
pure
drove me
World War
to harbor
II theme.
those thoughts
I
was
mean, I
less
know they do
idealism
have
and more a desire to make up for
like
a sense of guilt.
ancient
When I was
warfare
young,
lyrics
I
as
impulsively
well.
encouraged
But
my
usually
father to
most
take
of their
part in the
lyrics
first
is always based on
Interdarshan
Europe
Championship,
though. I mean, they
hosted
are
by
a
the
European
academia.
band, so it makes a lot of
He
sense.
set off confidently hoping to win something for me, but failed to clinch the title.
But also, I
What's
like
more,
how
he fell
I like
into
how all their
depression
music
after the
can be
competition
easily meme.
and requested to join an
because-
investigative research project in the
Yeah.
desert.
Uh,
I never saw him again.
I would say
Word
like out
has
of
it that he
all
got
the
caught in
meme metal
quicksand.
bands, I would say
Even
like
if other factors may have
Sabaton is like the
contributed
most
to his death,
meme one. It's the most
the
easily
fundamental
meme
cause
music.
still circles back to me.
It's like
I started doing many things
in
in
not
life
in not,
because
in
I
not
wanted
in a
to make
bad
amends.
way. It's more like
Even
in a good
cases
way.
where I couldn't do something for a specific person, I still did whatever I
You
could.
can put their music almost
I
anything.
think I just
You know,
wanted
anything that's
to make
specifically
myself
about
feel a little
war.
better.
Especially if that video clip is funny as shit. You know? Yeah. And still, that's and Is that still how you feel?
At this point, even I don't know. I've tried self-reflection, but it didn't help. I can't seem to walk away from many things that I see or hear about.
You know, every time
even
I
if they
talk
don't
something
directly
else, I forgot
concern
like
me.
what the hell Kaveh story is all
Can't
about.
quite pinpoint the
Like
source of
shit,
it.
I think I forgot like what the hell
Maybe
all this
it's just
Kaveh
like
story
what
is all
those
about.
Vahumana scholars often
Oh
say.
well, whatever.
It's hard for people to truly
I don't think
understand
anything I
themselves.
missed. I don't think I missed anything
could be
important,
doing
right?
things
I'm pretty
out
sure
of
I did
endless
not miss
guilt,
anything important.
Or I could be doing them out of a strong
Lol.
sense of empathy. It could even just be a
Sabaton
matter of
last two
conceit.
albums were about
The
World War
potential
One,
motivations could
and
number
they
in the
did
dozens,
do an
but the
album
actions they
about
result in are the
Homeland
same.
of Sweden before. Oh, really?
Anyway,
Wait,
I suppose I don't
Sabaton
really
is
mind being
Swedish?
called an idealist.
I didn't know that.
They also use that term to describe my
Shit,
father.
I didn't know Sabaton is Swedish though.
Seemed to carry fewer
I mean, I know
connotations
they're
back when he was
European
around.
band, but I didn't know they're Swedish. I didn't know. I didn't know. Sabaton puts a great live show. I think I want maybe one day, if I got enough money, and if Sabaton decided to do a live concert where I live, which is somewhere in Asia, I'm probably gonna buy the ticket. I'm probably gonna buy the ticket at least for once in my lifetime.
I've
I
known
should
Hatham for many
go
years
to a
now,
concert
and discussed
at least
my
once in my
ideology with
lifetime.
him for nearly as long.
The only reason why I don't go
maybe
to live
argued
concert
is a better
is
word
two
for it.
reasons. One,
He told
tickets
me a
are
long
expensive,
time ago
and
that
two,
no
I
matter how
really
strong
don't
of a
want my
swimmer you may
eardrums to be blown out.
You'll still get
So,
dragged under
yeah.
by the others who are drowning once you run out of stamina. He believes this is the fate that awaits all
Ghost
idealists.
Division.
I still believe I
My
should
my
live
favorite
by my
favorite
ideals,
Sabaton song is
and
Ghost
I've given
Division
him
for some
countless
reason.
reasons why I think it's a good idea
You know
to
why?
do so.
Because I like tanks.
Perhaps my ideals are flawed.
I just
Are
love
there really
tanks.
any perfect things in this world?
Yeah, I love tanks.
Unfortunately, he remains unconvinced.
That's why my favorite
His
Sabaton song
personality
is Ghost
the exact
Division.
opposite of my own. If someone happens to drown
I know
next to
it's
him,
a
he'll
Ghost
most likely
Division is
stand on the
referring to
shore
a
and mumble
certain
something
division
along the lines
in
of
Germany,
respecting other
in World War
people's
II,
fates.
but hell,
But as you can see, I'm not the only
I don't
idealist in
care.
the world.
They're cool.
Just as there are different seasons, there are also different
And
people.
also, my favorite tank
there are
in
many
World War
others
II
who will continue to care
is
about
the
the
Tiger
fates
II.
of those who are not directly related to them.
because
And when I
why not?
finally run out of stamina, someone will also reach out and bring me back to shore. Someone will help me, right? Yes, I've already been helped like that before.
Really? Okay, should I have a life preserver at the ready?
Oh, please. It's not like we're actually talking about swimming. Also, just so you know, I actually took a swimming elective back in the day. Don't underestimate my skills.
Are you sure? Because if you know what, I'm gonna test Kaveh's swimming ability. But I just remember I don't have Kaveh in my roster. Shit. Maybe next time if I got a chance, I might try to pull for Kaveh though. I kind of like skip Kaveh because I don't know. It feels like I do not need him, so that's why I kind of like skip Kaveh. So yeah. But I'm gonna get Al-Hitam though. I'm gonna pull for Al-Hitam. I don't care.
Either way, I'm feeling much better than when you first found me at the tavern.
Metal bands really
feel
don't go
inspiration
to
already
Asia that
welling up
much.
inside
When
of
they
me.
do, it's usually
Maybe
Japan,
this
but
will be just
sometimes
the
they go to
opportunity I
Singapore
needed to create a
or
whole
Hong
new
Kong.
style.
Ah, yes. Usually Japan makes sense because the metal scene there it's still kind of big, but still kind of niche. But they do have a metal scene there in Japan. They do have a metal scene there in Japan. Also, my favorite metal band, a Japanese metal band, is I forgot what's the name. Is Star. I forgot what's the name. I got one favorite
All
metal
right,
band in
let's
Japan.
head to Aru Village.
I forgot what their name is. Bloodstained Child. Bloodstained Child. They are one of my favorite metal band in Japan. And also the other Japanese metal band who consists of cute girls. Yeah. You know which one? Those 3 kawaii girls who play metal music for some reason. And they are kawaii girls. You know which one? Do you know any other language? Zengao? English and 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. Yeah. English and I'm not sure which Chinese dialect that I say that. I'm going to assume it's Mandarin. Or is it Cantonese though? I do not know. I mean, technically, I am kind of half Asian. Well, technically, I'm Asian. If you think about it, let's just say I'm half Chinese and half native. If you want to know what my race is, I'm half Chinese and half native. And the only Chinese words I can say is like 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8 and so high. And some other Chinese swear words,
It's my
which I cannot tell the difference between Cantonese or Hakka.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's this?
My toolbox.
I have seen
built it
Baby
using an
Metal
ancient
once
mechanical core.
before. It was
It's
interesting
not too
concept.
smart,
Oh
but it's
shit,
super
lucky
useful
you.
and can help me with a variety of tasks.
I want to see Baby
I'll
Mel
take
though.
Marak and find
If
a
I'm not
suitable
wrong, I think one
location
of
for the building.
the
Once that is done, I'll
member
get to
kind
work
of
on a
left,
few
right?
designs.
Because she was
Traveler?
having a health issue. Oh, hello there, pretty lady. Sataria.
Ah, you know each other?
Yes, she's I know her. Traveler. Do you bring the child support money? Child support. What do you mean by child support? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, what child support money, Sataria? What do you mean by that? You know, our daughter kind of missed you though. Oh God, look at the time. I need to go to the store and buy some milk. I'll be right back. Yes, I'll be right back. And then she never seen the traveler ever again. Actually, the traveler kind of went to another side quest and forgot about buying the milk. Yeah.
Hello. I suppose you must be Kaveh from Kasharwar. I've heard of you before. My name is
Was it
Sataria, and
Orewa
I'm currently
Bakaro?
the person in charge
Was it?
of
Is that
promoting
Japanese?
educational assistance
Lol.
programs here in the desert.
I mean, I do understand some
Educational
Japanese
assistance
words, but that's
programs.
just because I
Then
do
you must
play
be
a lot of
familiar with the
Japanese
local
games.
conditions here.
Like
I can't
Baka,
say I'm too familiar just
Yamero.
yet. But if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them.
Itadakimasu. And
I've been commissioned by Mr. Badawi
Ohio.
to build a library in the desert. We've settled on the general
And,
design direction, but we are
hentai.
trying to finalize some details based on the conditions
Hentai is my
around
favorite
the
word.
intended location.
just say.
A library? Do you intend to
I'm
open it to
just
the
saying.
public for free?
Not because that reason,
I
it's
want to
because
make
it's
sure the
easier to
children will
remember.
have books to read.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I'm sure the children will be thrilled. Right now, we don't have access to
Oh my
many paper books
God.
or a quiet place to read. Truth be told, this very thing has been keeping me up at night.
Let me get straight to my questions.
I'm kind of
then.
surprised that
Can
Konami
you
like
estimate the
decided
number of
to
children
do
around here
a
who'd be
Metal
interested
Gear
in
remake
reading?
though.
Besides the
I'm kind of
usual
surprised,
noise of
and
village
I'm kind of surprised they
pedestrians, are there
choose
any other sources
Metal
of
Gear
noise
Solid
in the
3
village?
as their first remake.
And have any landslides occurred here recently? And also, where are the spots around the village that have been most
I mean, it makes
affected by
sense.
wind and
Technically,
erosion?
Metal Gear Solid 3 is a prologue, and that's where all the story shenanigans began. So it makes sense to start the remake from there. And I'm gonna assume
Alright.
that will probably
That
after
should be
that they're gonna
everything.
do Metal Gear Solid 1 and
By the
2
way, let's go over the
as
budget
part of their
again.
remake release.
We'll keep the building structure the same, but make the place a little bigger, so it'll
And
be
if
able
I'm
to
not
hold more
wrong,
people and get better natural
The
light.
audio is
The
gonna
parts of the project
be.
that cost the most
They're gonna
will be the
reuse the
insulation
old
and
audio, right?
ventilation
They're gonna use
materials.
the
I'm sure
reuse
you
the old audio.
understand. No one likes to read in a place that's hot and stuffy.
So it sounds like it's gonna be a 101 remake. Like they did not change anything much. They just upgrade the graphics. Maybe, I don't know.
I want to make significant changes to the arrangement of the bookshelves, tables,
Probably
and
they're gonna
chairs.
make it a bit
I'll
more
go over
like
the specifics of that shortly.
Metal Gear
I have
Solid
two plans in mind. Both
5
are pretty
maybe
minimalist
in terms
style,
of
but will
graphics
provide a
and
very
gameplay.
different ambiance
Maybe
from the
that.
world outside.
They'll probably just update the
Our final
graphic and
cost
gameplay.
should be around
probably.
70% of the last figure I quoted. The whole thing should take around half a year to complete. Marak has produced a sketch for all of you to see. If everyone's okay with it, then we'll proceed with that as the formal plan.
You've got a new design plan already. Wow, that was
the
fast.
inspiration just came to me naturally.
Konami must be
All I
desperately
did
need
was
money
put
if they're
thoughts to
remaking
paper.
old Metal Gear games. I think
I
they
must give
they
you
do.
credit, though.
I mean,
if it weren't for your advice
I gotta
and suggestions,
assume because
probably wouldn't have landed on this new style
of the
so quickly.
pandemic. Okay, because of the pandemic era, their pachinko machine money kind of like dried out because during the pandemic era, and nobody went play to pachinko or something like that. And Konami was like, fuck, our main revenue, pachinko, is going to the shithole. Quick, we need a solution. How about we restart our gaming division?
According to the traditions of my profession,
Yeah, sure.
I should probably name
Okay,
this style
Hideo.
after you.
I want.
Let's
wait,
call it the
where's
Traveler
Kojima?
style.
Sir.
In the meantime, let's
he
look forward
quit,
to the day when
sir.
this building is completed.
Oh yeah, I
and
fired
can
him.
Finally open its
Um,
doors.
You know what? Just remake the old games. Lol. So this is one of his ending route? Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess it's fine. I expect the route to be more funny, but kind of like disappointed that it's not as funny as I thought. It's kind of like okay. It's kind of like a bit, you know. I mean, it's not bad, but I expect it to be more funny, like Goro funny or Ito funny, but no. Okay, so hang on. I guess we're gonna try to see whether or not we can trigger the second route, because I think we can trigger a second route because we have enough time for the live stream. We got like another half an hour to the live stream, so we need to figure out how to trigger the second route. Not from here. Maybe from here. So we're gonna figure out how to unlock the second route.
In adventuring,
Let's go!
as in
Unlocking
business.
the second route. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we discover. Let's see. We're going back to the tavern and see which option will lead us to the second route. If Konami gets desperate enough, they might make a new Castlevania game. Oh yeah. Wait, what's their last Castlevania game? I forgot. I remember they. Is it what's the name? If I remember correctly, I think they did one Castlevania game. Wait, it's not. No, this. I remember there is a Castlevania game they make, like it's fully 3D. When I mean fully 3D, I mean it's not like the first Castlevania game that is fully 3D, but it's like the first Castlevania game that is felt like Devil May Cry a bit. Is it Shadow something? I forgot. Castlevania Shadow of something. I think there was like 2 of those.
Taking this commission was truly the worst
I forgot the
decision
name though.
ever.
Castlevania something.
Oh, hey.
I mean, I know they make a
wasn't
lot of
expecting to
Castlevania
run into
games,
you here.
but usually all the
Actually, while
Castlevania
we're on
games
that,
that
what are you
I
doing here at the tavern?
heard
Don't
from
listen to anyone who
Konami
says that drinking is an elegant
usually
pastime. It's no good
always
for your
end up
health.
with on the handheld, like in Nintendo handheld, like Game Boy and all that such. And this is like a few Castlevania games that is played on the console, if I'm not wrong. I forgot Castlevania or something.
So
I think
you
the last
saw that,
Castlevania
did you?
game was on Xbox 360 and PS3.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's
in the
why I
clear.
remembered. I
made
just
sure to
forget
double-check that
which
nobody I knew
Castlevania game it was
around.
that.
Anyway,
But it looks like
thanks
a
for
very
looking out
legit
for me.
Castlevania game though.
Honestly, it
like I
wasn't
feel
that
like I
big
want
of
to
a deal.
play it.
I'm
you know?
used to it by now. Stress is just an
I mean, there's
inescapable
Alucard
part of
there.
being a working adult.
Alucard is cool.
Boss, I'll have a
Alucard
glass
is
of
always
wine.
cool.
Same as last.
For
Do
some
you want something
reason.
too? I'll put it on my tab.
Wine in a glass.
I forgot like which Castlevania game
I
that
know you're
that
already
Alucard
keeping a
was
secret from me.
first introduced.
But if you could add this one to the list
I
as
know
well,
he
I'd
was
really
first introduced
appreciate
at one of the
Arguing the
Castlevania
client
games
is
on the
not a good look for me.
SNES,
If word gets
though,
out,
alright?
Other potential
If I'm
clients
not
might
wrong,
be afraid to work with me.
he started out to be
God,
very
no.
strong, like
What was
insanely
even
OP. He
going
just
on
one hit.
about? All those
He just one hit the
ridiculous
guy,
demands
and then
of his?
and the
He's
boss
just a
just died
blabbering
like that. I
fool
was
trying
like,
to act
wow,
like a know-it-all.
you serious? And then some point in the game, he lost all his power and become
Another
like
glass, please,
a normal
boss.
human for some
I'm not
reason.
leaving today till
Yeah.
someone had.
You've got it, sir.
It really is. But
I forgot
perhaps
which
getting
Castlevania
used to
game
this
is that.
just means that I've grown
I know
numb
it's from
to
the
it.
SNES though.
I've worked on
But
so
Alucard
many
is cool.
projects since I would spend a lot of time altering my designs.
I mean, the Belmonts are
time the
fine,
clients
but
were
I always
finally
find Alucard much more
satisfied, all
cooler
my
than the
passion and
Belmonts.
enthusiasm would, I suppose that all of
Okay,
this
I'm gonna
makes-
skip
Here's
all
your
the
drink,
dialogue
boss.
because we need to
The
hasten
meaning
the
of-
process here.
Anyway,
What do you think?
Because I need to unlock the second this one.
Yes, art shouldn't be self-indulgent entertainment saved for the elite. Let's say that I built a house for someone. If they don't like how it looks, then no matter how brilliant it may appear to me, they won't be happy with it. The problem is that it can be very difficult to get validated by others. I could compromise my personal standards.
I haven't
to accommodate
played
my
Kaveh
clients,
Hangout, so yeah,
but
so I
often
just
that
came here
just
to
mean
say
creating
hi.
a final product
All right,
that I
Madalena.
would struggle to look at.
Hello there. I mean, so far, at least the route that I take on Kaveh's Hangout is kind of like okay though. Although the route that I pick's not as funny as I thought it will be. So I'm hoping like the next route that I pick should be more funny though. Let's do something else and clear your mind.
Sounds great to me. I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just drink until I pass out here.
You can drink until you pass out, which is okay because I kind of used to that shit. I mean, it's not my first time. I got a lot of experience because Venti always drinks, so somebody needs to carry him home and make sure put him on bed. Yeah. And nothing happened at that night. Ah, yes, of course, nothing happened at that night. Meanwhile, in some hentai book. Yeah, everything happened in that night. Lol. Let's see here. How about looking into another career?
A different career. I see.
Will
That's
you
not a
stream
bad idea.
tomorrow? Yes, I will stream
I
tomorrow,
think I've
same
heard a
time.
saying somewhere
Tomorrow
before.
I'm gonna stream Honkai Star Rail.
80% of a working adult's
So
woes
tomorrow
are due to
we're
not
gonna
having
try
enough
to get
mora in the bank.
whether or not I can get Silver
It's
Wolf or
just
not.
a saying, of course.
I mean,
but
to be
even
honest,
I will admit that my life would be a lot better if I could
Honkai
make
Star
additional
Rail, I
mora.
enter in the
And if I
F2P
want to make
position,
mora,
so
I
I do
should
not
finish
have
that
a lot of Stellar
ridiculous
Jade
commission.
in my
but I
Honkai
really
Star Rail
can't find
account
it in me to go
because
back
I'm
and
going
talk to
through
him
the
right now.
F2P route.
Hold on.
So
I
there is
just
no
remembered
guarantee that
used
I
to
will
have a
get
senior
Silver Wolf.
classmate
There is
by the
no
name of
guarantee.
Okami. If
Yeah,
memory serves me right,
I'll be
he's no
lucky if
longer
I get
taking
Silver
private
Wolf though,
commissions, but he's still doing
or get
pretty
spooked
well
by
for
Bailu,
himself.
which
Maybe I'll
which
be
is
able to
okay
get some
too.
advice from him.
Because if I
Yeah,
got spooked by
I should get on
Bailu,
this right away. No more wine for me today.
I got a chance to
I'll
say
grab
that.
the bill and be on my way.
Let's just say if I got spooked by Bailu, I have the opportunity to say like, ah shit, fucking Bailu said spook me. Why Hoyo? Why you spook me with Bailu? But you never spook me with Chichi. Why? Why only this game you spook me with Bailu? But in Genshin you never spook me with Chichi. Why Hoyo? Why? It's kind of like, you know, a sick joke. Like Hoyo, like for 2 years, never give me a Chichi, and yet they give me a Bailu in Honkai Star Rail. By spooking me, I was like, God damn it, Hoyo, why? Why are you so cruel to me? How old are you, Zenkel? 3,000 years old! Which means I'm old enough to drink. That's right, I'm old enough to drink. 3,000 years old. Which means I'm old enough to drink and legal enough to kill someone with a knife. Wait, what do you mean it's not legal? I thought that was legal, but no, it's not. I go to jail. Okay. Oh my god. Let's just say I'm old enough to drink. Let's put it that way. I'm old enough to drink and drive. And old enough to be on the FBI watch list. Ah, God, Mr. FBI-chan, please do not be mad. Okay, please. I know you're watching, FBI-chan. I know you're watching. That's the reason why I still never cover the webcam. First me is the FBI-chan. Do you know Dream? I'm not sure. What do you mean by Dream, though? You mean YouTuber Dream or something else Dream? Because there's a game called Dream as well, so yeah, because the word Dream is a bit broad there, you know. All I know is there's a YouTuber named Dream, which I don't really watch, but I'm familiar with that name, and there's a game called Dream as well, which is I forgot what it's all about. So yeah. If I'm not wrong, I think that YouTuber called that name is Dream. He used to be a Minecraft player, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah. Oh, YouTuber. Ah, yes. I'm just familiar with the name. Just the name. I didn't really watch his content though. Yeah. I mean, you guys be surprised, like, if you guys tell me did I ever watch a certain popular YouTuber, you guys might be surprised that I don't actually watch their content. I'm just familiar by their name. Yeah. I mean, there's a good reason for that because let's just say I have not enough time to dwell a lot on YouTube, so I'm a very busy man. So yeah. Do you know Mr. Beast? Yes, I'm familiar with Mr.
It's
Beast.
been a while. What have you been up to recently?
I think I did watch
Yeah,
one of
it's
his
been a long
videos.
time,
Only one.
Alkami.
I forgot which one.
Things haven't changed.
That's
much for
about
me.
it. After that, I didn't
I'm
really
still
pay
taking
attention to
private
Mr. Beast that
commissions
much.
for all kinds
I
of
know
projects.
he is.
I heard that you were
I
the
know
genius
Mr.
behind
Beast
the
is
Palace of
basically
Alcazar
our
array.
new PewDiePie.
I bet you're all set
Basically,
for Mora after
that's
a
the
project
only
of
thing
that
I
size.
know. He's our new PewDiePie, our modern day PewDiePie. So yeah, if I'm correct, I think PewDiePie retired, right? Somewhat retired. I mean, I think he was retired. I'm not really sure. That's what I heard. So yeah, I mean, all I know is Mr. Beast is basically our new PewDiePie. That's about it.
Well, it's hard to make a profit from every project, you know.
Hard to make a profit. You've got to be joking. I've never met an architect who didn't make a profit from a project.
Really? Well, Kaveh is a special case then. I'm not sure Kaveh is... Don't tell me Kaveh has the Mona problem. Sounds like Kaveh has a Mona problem. You know, Mona is rich, but she doesn't know how to spend money properly. So, yeah. If only she has Arlen to manage her money, everything should be fine. Oh wait, she does. But that's not our Genshin Mona. That's the Space Mona. Yeah. That's Asta. Technically, Space Mona. Because they share the same VA. For some reason. But that Space Mona is, let's just say, is much more richer than Mona. To the point where even she burned all her money, she still got a lot of money. While Mona, like, yeah, I think I only left one more left in the bank account, so yeah.
Unless the client fled before they paid the commission fee in full. But that doesn't sound right either. Doesn't Dory have a pretty decent reputation in our local business circles? I don't think she's ever been involved in any kind of big scandal.
You know, if you think about it, I do not know Dory is a legit business girl or she is a scammer. I mean, Dory sounds like she's a legit business girl lady, which I don't know. She's a small girl or she's just small. But I'm gonna assume Dory is a legit business girl. I assume. Who probably did not deal with any kind of business that, you know, might send her to jail. like bringing illegal stuff. You know, if you think about it, I think Tainari did made some business deal with Dory, and Dory sold him a certain book. I wonder what kind of book Tainari bought from Dory, though. I wonder what kind of book that Tainari bought from Dory. I'm pretty sure it's very legal, very family friendly. Yeah, family friendly. That is not hentai. Lol.
Well, about that. I mean,
you know how
it
I was bored and I
complicated.
opened YouTube
I
and searched
understand.
Genshin Impact gameplay, and I
Either
got
way,
your YouTube
doing
channel. Really?
one project after
Seriously?
another sure gets exhausting over the
Lol.
years, huh?
I didn't expect you
I've
can
been
find me
there,
in
so I
the
can feel
YouTube
your
search
pain.
result. I always
That's
assume
not-
like
I
I'm
obviously
always
never
in the
had
bottom
your
of the barrel
reputation to live
in
up
terms of
to.
YouTube search
That
result
must have been
because
stressful.
I'm not
But
a
I'm
big
sure we
YouTuber.
faced all the
That's
same
the
problems.
reason.
Trying to keep your clients
I always
in a
assume
good
I always see
mood
like a
while you're
bottom of the
trying to
barrel
stop them
of
from
the YouTube
micromanaging
result.
things
I
they
didn't
don't
expect
know
you
the
can
first
find me
thing
in
about.
the YouTube result. That's a miracle.
I don't miss
God
it.
damn it, that's a miracle in
Thankfully,
YouTube
That's all behind
standards.
me now.
And trust me, getting any views in YouTube it's pretty hard. Trust me. I know. I've been doing this for a very long time. I know. Do you start a new career?
Not exactly. My work
Yours
is
was a
still
third search
closely
result. Really? Third?
related to architecture.
That's impossible. How the
Judging
hell
from the
would
look
be
on your
third?
face, you're still
I should be
strapped for
like
more.
at least like
That's
10
quite
page
unfortunate.
of the YouTube search
You're the
result.
most artistically gifted
Can't be
graduate
third.
that the Sarawak
How?
Darshan has seen in decades.
Well, that's a
But it
miracle.
looks like you still have a lot to
For
learn
some reason.
in terms of making more.
Lol.
With that said, us Kasharawar grads should still look out for each other. What if I told you about an idea that'll absolve you of all your Mora troubles going forward?
Oh no! Don't tell me. Are we gonna cook math? Wait, what? No, I'm not suggesting you cook math. Anyway, what's math? Nothing. Nothing. It's is it something you can eat? Nah. Well, kind of. Is it taste good? Well, I think so. It's yeah. Jesse, we need to cook. Lol, yeah, fun fact, I never really watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. The only reason why I'm familiar with those series because I did kind of watch their YouTube clips, so I kind of like familiar the story and the memes. So,
Are
yeah.
you serious? But something like that has got to be some kind of
I mean, I
top-level
know
business
like
secret.
Breaking Bad
Are
and
you
Better
sure
Call
you can
Saul
just share something like that with me?
did air during
Besides,
my
I don't want to
my
just
college
take something
era,
like that without
but I never
offering
had a
anything
chance to
in
watch
return.
them though. I never had
I
a
still
chance
have
to
a
watch
little
them
Mora.
because I was like
Or
busy
is there
in
something that I can help you with?
in
Oh,
college.
You're too kind. This is just a simple tip.
No
Even
Indian
if I didn't bring it up,
was
I'm
live
sure
streaming
you'd
Genshin
hear it
Impact.
from the others sooner or later.
Wait, what do you mean with no
The
Indian though?
idea is this.
What do you mean
I
no
recently
Indian?
opened up a training center.
I don't
with
understand
the
what you mean by
goal of
that.
educating people in architecture design. Compared to the classes
Wait,
taught
are
by
you
those old fossils
are you
at the
saying there's no
academia,
Indian live
my
streamer
classes are more
on Genshin
condensed
Impact?
and streamlined,
Wait,
and will allow people to quickly get
are
their
you assuming
foot in
I'm
the
Indian?
door. Unlike the academia, I won't turn down anyone who's interested.
Is my
rich
accent
or
sound
poor.
like an Indian
As
person?
long as someone wishes to
Because
learn more
if
about
you think about it,
architecture, I'll accept
You know what? If I
them
think
into
about
my
it, nobody
training
knows
center.
what my accent
It
is.
just so happens
Some
that
people say I'm
still
Indian.
looking for a few
Some
more
people say I'm
instructors.
Indonesian. Some people say I'm.
What do you say? Interested in coming over
African?
to give a few lectures?
I don't know.
Regardless of
I
the
don't know
pay.
which is which.
I can already guarantee that it'll be far
entering
more
existential
comfortable
crisis
than
here.
working on random people's private commissions.
And then, if I'm not wrong, I think
so you want
somebody
me
say
to
I'm
join you as
Irish
an
or something.
instructor?
Like I don't sound Irish.
That does sound like something
Although I
I'd be
do
able to do.
can do a Mexican accent
Sounds like
sometimes,
a pretty stable job too.
but that is by
But what do you
accident.
think, traveler?
At least you won't have to deal with clients anymore.
Then it's a deal.
Asian, I
it's a
guess.
deal.
Oh, really? Thank
Thank you, Alkami.
Although
Like
I do
I've
not
said,
really think
there's
I have
no
an Asian
need to thank me
accent
for this.
because let's just
The lecture
say
room is not
my
far
first
from here,
language
so
is
you can
not
just come straight here
Mandarin
tomorrow
or
morning.
Cantonese, so
As for
I do not
pay,
have that
how about we
typical
start at,
Chinese accent.
300,000
So
more per lecture.
yeah.
300,000?
What the
Are
fuck?
you
That much money?
serious? How could you offer so much?
It would seem that you're still oblivious to your own economic worth. 300,000 is nothing compared to the prestige of having the light of Kasharawar as one of my instructors.
Seriously?
300,000 is also just the base rate.
Base rate?
Just trust me on this. The longer you stick with me, the more you'll come to understand your true
Are you sure you're not
value in the
saying
market.
drugs? Because it sounds like you're selling drugs.
I have to go make some preparations.
I mean,
See
if you
you
think
tomorrow.
about it, the mushroom
never
that Tanari
particularly close with
collected
Alkami
are
when we were in
technically
school.
drugs, so
Who would have thought that he'd
yeah.
be so nice and friendly? I've hosted free lectures before, but this would be my first time being hired to lecture for a formal business. 300,000 mora per lecture. Whew. I'm so excited that I'm starting to get nervous.
I'll join you for the lecture.
Thanks so much.
So this is how Kaveh
I think
become
I will be able to relax a bit
become
more
a
with a
teacher
friend in the audience.
instead of an architect.
Now, what
All
should
right.
I talk about tomorrow?
Okay, what kind of teacher
Some
he's gonna be
lessons
though?
I've learned over the
I'm
past
gonna
few
assume he's gonna be
years?
an asshole teacher though.
I should
Probably.
probably save those for later. For my first lecture, I
Oh,
should
my
start
game
by getting
paused?
them more
Oh.
interested in the field.
Ah yes, the usual problem like my capture card does. There we go. All right, did it pause that long? Hopefully it did not pause that long though. Yeah. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it does happen sometimes though. I think I'm gonna assume because I don't know, it's maybe because of power supply issue, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it
All
happens
right.
time to time though.
Let's
It
meet
happens
here
time to
again
time.
tomorrow morning. I should hurry home and create
But
some kind
when
of
it
lesson
happens,
plan.
it
If I'm
doesn't
going to become
happen
an
often
instructor,
though.
I should make sure I show
But it
up
does
prepared.
happen. But thank you for letting me know, Yashwant. Thank you for letting me know. This is why I'm always paranoid on my live stream. Because something will go wrong somewhere sometimes. Something will go wrong somewhere. Hello, Harry Momo. You good, Harry Momo. You good. Okay, where are we supposed to go now? We're supposed to lecture some people, right? Wait. Why the quest is not open? Oh, I have to wait after 7? Alright, Paimon, do your thing. Time for the power of time skipping. After 7. There we go. You know, when Hoyo's gonna reveal like Paimon is the goddess of time? When? I'm still waiting for Hoyo to reveal Paimon is the goddess of time. Because we all know Paimon has the power to control time. Because she's like the only one who can move around on the menu though. She's like the only one. So yeah, I'm still waiting though. I'm still waiting for them to reveal Paimon is the goddess of time. Oh god. I gotta assume like the only time Paimon unleash her full power or at least reveal her true identity is when we reach to Shishinaya, I think. Maybe.
Oh, I didn't expect you two to get here so early.
I was up last night preparing for the lecture, but I ended
God,
up getting
Kaveh's so
so excited that I
excited, huh?
couldn't fall asleep. Here, I've prepared a lesson plan. Do you want to take a look?
Lesson plan? I must commend you for your dedication. But the training center has already developed its own set of teaching materials. Instead of using your own plan, you can just use what we have here. Of course, you're always welcome to work in some of your own content to add some fun and flavor.
Can I take a look at your materials?
Sure, be my guest.
The materials cover a variety of architectural knowledge. At first,
It's almost
wait,
time for the lecture to
shit.
start. Feel free to head in and start the class whenever you're ready.
Fuck. I didn't read the whole dialogue, but hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Huh. So you've already
Because I
developed
pressed
your own set
autoplay
of
instead
teaching
of like
materials.
using the manual button.
Seems like I won't need the stuff
Oh,
I
well,
prepared
it's fine.
after all. Anyway, shouldn't be a problem. I'll just go ahead and use your materials. There's something else I
Wait.
want to ask, though. This isn't going to be a large class, is it?
You didn't say
no
what kind
need
of
to
class are we
stress.
in though.
There are only 20 people in this class.
20 people.
There are 14
I mean-
classes at my training center.
For them, probably it's
Out
not
of all
huge.
of
For
them,
me, that it's
the first
huge.
class has the best
I
grades.
think.
So I've directed them to you. We'll see how well they take to your lectures.
20 people, huh? All right. I think I can
I
handle
mean, 20
that.
people is fine.
Oh, and
I guess.
one last thing. In the interest of keeping a quiet learning space, only instructors and students are allowed in the classroom when class is in session.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry to say this, but your friend will have to wait outside while you teach the class.
It's okay. I was thinking about taking a walk anyway.
Sorry about that. I'll meet you at the door when the class is over then.
Let's see here. Is alchemy really as nice as he seems? I should probably ask around a bit. So we're gonna do some dirt digging. Alright, let's see what Adans have to say.
Hey there. Can I help you?
I'm wondering if you know anything about alchemy.
Oh, alchemy?
First, I
You
thought
mean
you
that
never
rich
see
guy
my
who's been
message and
making
you read
quite
my
the
name.
name for
I was
himself?
wow, he really.
Yeah, he commissioned a
Okay,
set of furniture
the thing
from
is
me a
in
while
my live
back.
stream,
Paid a great deal
I
more
mean
for
most
it,
live
too.
streamers probably never read their chat. I mean I can understand why they don't read their chat because I mean you look at it, the amount of people on their live stream and the amount of people chatting on the chat is kind of like, yeah, it makes sense why they won't read the chat. But for me, God, considering I'm still small and there's not a lot of people chatting on the chat, it's basically easy for me to read the chat. So there is practically no excuse for me not reading anyone's chat on the chat. I mean, right now it's bearable, but in the future, like if there's a lot of people in chat, I might need to, you know, do the obvious and probably won't able to read everyone's chat, you know? Yeah.
I heard.
But
he
for
earned
now,
a
like
fortune
lucky
working
for
as a
all of
renowned
you, I'm still
architect.
small, so
Now he's opened a training
I'm still
center
able
so
to
others can
interact
follow in his
with some of you
footsteps.
guys. I'm still able to interact, but once I get really
If the
big,
tuition wasn't sky
then the
high,
problem starts.
I'd enroll my child in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
Which I'm probably not gonna be
Architecture
ready for
really
it.
Sounds like a lucrative
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
profession.
die when that happens. Yeah, I'm probably going to die.
Did you hear?
There's
Alkami
thousands
recruited
of people
Kaveh to be an
chatting on
instructor.
Hololive Girl chat, so of course they can't read all
And
of them.
that'll
Yes,
boost
that's
his
true.
enrollment numbers.
I did watch some other VTubers, you know, and in their live stream, I see like, oh god, I'm pretty sure they won't read my chat.
Really makes you
If you guys
jealous,
wondering
eh?
which
If you think
VTubers
about it,
I'm actually
Alkami was
following,
never that talented himself as an architect. If we're just talking about
I
professional
only follow
skill,
like not
no
a
one would
lot of
pay for a class with
VTubers.
him.
That's true.
Because I do not have
but
time
you
to
gotta
watch
admit,
all of them.
his
I mean, it makes
advertisements are really
sense.
effective. After all,
I mean, the
academia
usual
only admits those
VTubers
who can
that
pass
I
entrance
kind of
exams.
follow
So
when
only
I
a few
got
people
free
hope to
time.
study architecture in the halls of the Kashar.
There's like
For those who can't pass the exam or who just want to jump
it's,
straight into the industry,
it's either
the training
one,
center is the best bang for the
it's
Mora.
only like 3.
Man, to
One
have
of them
that
is
kind of
Mika
business acumen.
Malatika. I think she's Indonesian though, if I'm not wrong. She's an Indonesian VTuber. Another one is Kettle Toro.
All
But I
right,
usually
everyone.
saw her in
There's
shorts.
No need to be nervous.
And
Class
the
is
other
over, so
one
we can
is
just chat for a bit. I shouldn't have lost my temper during the lecture.
hang on.
Did I scare
God,
anybody?
I keep forgetting her name.
No,
the other one is
you
Rin.
weren't scary at all, Mr. Kaveh. We were just a bit lost.
But
and,
I only watch
didn't
her
get what you
on
were
short as
talking
well.
about.
Did something happen to Kaveh?
Oh, don't get me started. I was trying to use
Wait, what?
Alkami's materials, so
I'm
I
trying
flipped
to
through some
search, like,
pages and gave them a closer look. The more
Yeah,
I
whatever.
read, the more upset
Yeah, the
I
other one
became.
is Ren. I forgot
Alkami may
what's a
fool
full
an amateur,
what,
but he
what's
can't
a full
fool
VTuber
anyone
name?
who's active in our profession. The materials he made are completely useless for teaching real architecture.
Really? You mad about that? Okay. Why do you say that?
In my opinion, the most important skill of an architect is their ability to craft a design. In other words, they must be able to conceptualize ideas. There are tens of thousands of buildings in the world, as well as a countless number of architectural styles. Some designs emphasize aesthetics, while others prioritize practicality.
I see.
The architects who can critically evaluate the quality and fit of different designs are those who can come up with great designs of their own. But you won't get any of that from the teaching materials they're using here.
So you're telling me that textbook sucks? Ah. Yes, the textbook sucks. I mean, I experienced that kind of before in high school, so I can understand your feeling. Especially the history books. Let's just say my history books in my country is a bit biased. Yeah. Like, real biased. Let's just say, like, they really hate the British a lot. I mean, it makes sense what the British done during colonial era, but then again, I was like, yeah. I'm pretty sure like one of our histories kind of exaggerated a bit, because I can tell. So yeah.
All these students are doing in class is rote memorization of existing designs. They are learning nothing about the underlying principles. How can they expect to become real architects? When they're done with this class, all they'll become are dilettantes with a pitiful smattering of architectural knowledge.
But Mr. Kaveh, we didn't really understand anything you said after you threw away the materials either.
So basically, Mr. Kaveh, I don't understand what's quantum physics. I don't understand why there is a letter on math. I don't why A plus B equals 2? I don't understand, Mr. Kaveh. I don't understand. What's general relativity, Mr. Kaveh? I don't even understand the equation. Mr. Kaveh, please, we don't understand anything. We're just children. Oh my
What's
god.
the big deal anyway? It's not like we're looking to make some works of art. We just want to make some Mora.
Ah, yes. This kid was like, dude, I don't give a shit. Just tell me how to make Mora, okay? Just tell me how to make Mora. I'm just here to make money, okay? I'm not here to make art. I'm here to make money.
You're studying architecture to make Mora?
Yeah. Why else would we be studying here?
Well, it's kind of true though. It's like, you went to school is to make money. It's kind of true.
My biggest dream is to become someone like Mr. Alkami. Once I finally make my fortune in architecture, I'll be able to buy anything I like.
Wow, everybody here just
In
doing
that
for
case,
the money,
I'm
huh?
afraid you'll probably be disappointed. The reality is that the work of an architect is very difficult, and the pay is not lucrative at all. Believe me, I'm a perfect example.
But how? Mr. Alkami just told us last night that you made a killing by building the Palace of Alcazarzare. He also said that as long as we graduate from his class,
Shock
waves upon
Pikachu
waves
face,
of people
lol.
will reach out to us with private
Why you
commissions.
mean you're not
and
here
we
for
can
the
just
art?
sit back and
You're just
wait
here for the
Mora to
Mora?
fill up our pockets.
God, I don't understand. Why nobody doing this for the art? Why everybody doing this for the money? Sir, yes, the only reason why we do that is because, well, we just need to buy food and houses. And also the price of food is very expensive, so yeah. Inflation.
It won't be long before I can put these miserable days behind me.
Wow. You know, considering all these kids here just want to make Mora, it sounds like Mr. Alkami should hire Dory instead. Yeah, I think Mr. Akame should hire Dory instead. Dory knows how to make a lot of Mora. In a legit way and also the questionable way. I still want to know what kind of questionable shit that Dory does. Because I gotta assume she does a lot of questionable shit. I mean she's a business lady, so I want to know what kind of business that she into. Not the legit kind, the questionable kind. Like what kind of questionable business she does. Hopefully it has nothing to do with hentai.
Come on. And you all believed
I'm
everything
sorry.
he said?
I'm really sorry.
But Mr. Alcami,
That's a joke, Mr. FBI, please. It's a
rich,
joke.
isn't he?
And I'm pretty sure Dory is it's actually I have no idea. Mr. FBI, please, it's just a joke, okay? Is it a joke? It's just a joke, Mr. FBI, please. Please, Mr. FBI, go easy on me.
You... It's pointless trying to argue this with you right now. You've already filled your heads with pipe dreams. Let's go, Traveler. Let's hear about Alcami's true plans from the man himself.
Oh no, are we gonna complain to Mr. Alcami? Ah, fine. Mr. Alcami, your textbook sucks, your teaching material sucks, you suck. The school sucks.
What's wrong, Kaveh? You look quite flustered. Did one of my students offend you? Were the students not astute enough for your liking? I must implore you to go a bit easier on them. After all, they're nothing like the genius scholars you're used to dealing with at the academia. We don't need to strive for perfect understanding. As long as some knowledge has been passed on, that's good enough.
Yeah, I'm mad at them. But I'm even more upset that you're scamming people under the guise of teaching them about architecture. The students are all here hoping for a quick way to make money, but we both know that an architect's life is hard and exhausting. Just a little while ago, I was toiling over the 6th draft of a design for a client.
I like how I think Kaveh teaching the kids advanced mathematics. That's why the kids doesn't understand shit. Because Kaveh's teaching level is not kid friendly. It's more like it's like teaching kids how to make a rocket. You know, it's like this is how you build a rocket. Here's the equation, here's the amount of fuel, and here's the distance of the sun and the moon and G-force and whatnot. And the kid was like, "Sir, yes, I'm just 6 years old. I don't understand any of this. Can you make it easier? Why A plus B is 2? I don't understand."
If your client is unhappy,
Lord.
you can't break ground. And the longer a project goes, the longer it takes for you to get paid in full. What's worse, if your client disappears in the middle of a project, good luck getting anything from them ever again. You know all of this just as well as I do. Why lie to them?
Look, Kaveh, you may be the light of Ksharawar, but like I said, you still have a lot to learn about making Mora. You may deny it all you want, but it's a fact that in today's Sumeru, architecture is a terrible profession.
Oh no. Are you saying like being an architect is the worst job? Oh shit. All the architects in real life is gonna get insulted by this. It is all the real life architects is gonna get insulted. I'm also a bit insulted too. Even though I'm not an architect, but I do 3D design, so I kind of like I let us say I probably gonna share a bit of their feeling. I think I can understand.
Our clients care very little for the effort we pour into our designs. Instead of appreciating us, they spend all their time nitpicking details and demanding changes, often forcing all kinds of ridiculous ideas onto us.
I suppose that's more or less true. Go on.
Why should we cling on to a profession that's difficult and unrewarding? If the field is dying, then a person who still wants to make a good living will just have to change their strategy. If it's near impossible to make money as an architect, then why not just establish a training center and train other people to become architects in our stead?
So
Wait, how does that make any sense?
that doesn't make any
Aren't you
sense.
just leading them into the same trap?
We are already stuck, my friend. The more people we can lead into this pit and stack as padding beneath our feet, the more comfortable our lives will be.
So instead of making money from architecture, you made your money from your students. Wait, ain't this sounds like those like financial guru courses? It sounds like one of those. If you guys do not know, most financial gurus that you find on the internet, let's just say they themselves cannot make money. So the best way for them to make money is to teach other people how to make money, because they themselves cannot make money. Because if you think about it, why you teach other people if you can make money to yourself? Like, what's the point? Like, there's no point. Like, if you already able to make money for yourself and get rich for yourself, why bother teaching other people? Like, why? The only time you teach other people is either you're being forced to, or you realize you are a fucking failure and the best option for you to make money is to teach other people how to make money. Yeah, I think that's the same metaphor there. I think that's the same metaphor.
That's right. Making money as an architect is a slow and agonizing process. In comparison, earning tuition from a training center is far easier. None of the students will ever know, however.
Yeah, this is basic. He basically does the financial guru thing. He does the financial guru thing.
It's easy for them to fall for my promise. After all, everyone wants to live the dream of being the person who can spend millions without batting an eye.
Yeah, this is the analogy. This is basically similar to the guru financial thing.
The more money I earn, and the more real that dream becomes.
You know, like those ads like, do you want to earn a lot of money from Bitcoin? Do not listen to these gurus. They are failures. Listen to me. Buy my book. I guarantee you will be rich from my book. Which is a total lie.
And then what? Once they graduate, they'll still find out the truth about architecture and struggle to stay afloat amid all the problems we already talked about. When that happens, your facade will pop like a soap bubble. No one will believe you anymore.
Ah, but that's just one way to look at the problem. No two people have the same amount of talent. Even if they fail to strike gold in the future, you can't say that it's my fault and mine alone. Oh, and also, I never actually promised that they would achieve financial freedom.
Oh my god!
As long as they become architects.
Oh
All
my
I did was
god!
nudge them towards that belief.
Oh no, to use the keyword financial freedom, so it is the guru financial scheme. So it is a guru financial scheme. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Because once you say financial freedom, I automatically know, like, yeah, this is the guru financial scheme. The guru financial scheme. Oh my god.
I'm not even scared if they do come back and stir up trouble. My training center has all the required permits and certifications. Even the Dendro Archon herself couldn't find fault in any part of my business.
Meanwhile, Nahida's house. Princess Raiden shotgun. What is it? Why you calling me that? I don't know. Should I call you head guy instead? You know what? No, mind. What you want? Is it okay that I let this school open? Because I don't feel right though. I mean, they're kind of like teaching other people, you know, to fail, I think. Promise them they will make money, but in reality they won't make money. Is it okay? Sure, why not? Really? I mean, it's not my problem. Really? Yeah. Okay. Lol.
How can you sleep at night knowing that you're doing all this? Tell me, is your heart carved out of brick and stone?
Well, to be honest, all businessmen hearts are carved out from brick and stone. Let's be fair here. All businessmen are kinda cold bastards, okay? They have to. They're here to make money, so it makes a lot of sense.
I can't believe that I once saw you as a decent human being.
No! No!
I am beyond
Kaveh's heart!
disappointed in you.
And the same goes to you. How many years has it been since you graduated from the academia? If you still can't accept something like this, do you just plan on keeping that worthless naivete of yours until the end of time? Only fools will see art as revered and sacred. In the end, art is just another business. Being successful at running a business is an art form in itself. I urge you to think about what I've said. Offloading your pain onto others is the only way a person can live comfortably in this world. As the light of the Ksharawar, you've accumulated plenty of fame and respect. It's high time that you use those resources to improve the circumstances of your own life.
And stop being like Mona.
I still believe our collaboration could be very fruitful.
He's gone.
I'm so mad. I feel a headache coming on. There's nothing more I can say to him. I'll resign from my position as instructor.
You give up the Mora.
Of course. I'm sure you've realized that as long as I remained at this center, he would be able to use my name.
I like
to
how
advertise
it
this
only
place.
took one day for him to
Even if I
resign.
just sit back and do
He
nothing,
didn't
others
even
will be
try to do
deceived
it
and
for a
suffer
week. He
because
just
of
one
me.
day he decided to resign. Like, it's kind of a rare case for someone to resign at their first day, but it happens, but very rare.
He is right about one thing, though.
I mean, usually you
These
should
kinds
try
of
out at
training
least for a
centers are
week or a
everywhere.
month, but yeah,
And even if the
one day.
academia was to find out
yeah.
about it, it's unlikely that they would take any real action against it. The most that they could accuse him of is false advertising. And even that would be hard to prove.
There's something strange about all of this.
Oh? Did you notice something else?
Some of the students didn't appear to be very wealthy.
Yeah, you've got a point. The rate he gave me was 300,000 mora per lecture. That probably came out of the students' tuition. And who knows just how much he's been charging the students for attending his classes. If you're gambling everything on making it rich as an architect, are you really going to have the mora to pay for that kind of tuition?
We can try asking the students.
Right. We should hurry. The students didn't believe a word I was telling them. They're still daydreaming about making millions.
Oh
We're
no,
never
we
going to
should
get
tell
any
them.
information from them again if we let Alkami talk to them first. Let's move now before he's had the chance to react.
That's right, we should tell them. Kids, do not invest on Bitcoin. Not now. Do not buy. What do you buy? No, it's going down. Oh no, you're now poor and homeless. No.
Mr. Kaveh, what are you doing back here?
Class finished a while ago, but you're still here. Why haven't you gone home?
I wanted to stay for a little longer. I'm still thinking about everything you taught during the class. Even though a lot of it went right over my head, I still thought the houses you drew were really pretty.
Of course they were. All the examples I drew were world-famous landmarks. Each one was the magnum opus of a celebrated architect. It's a good thing that you could recognize them for their beauty. The accumulation of knowledge is the first step to artistic expression. Instead of rote memorization, you should try to relate and to understand, and after that, try to resonate with the work.
Resonate?
What is that? Can I eat it? No, that you can't eat resonate. You can't.
Yes. When I first got into architecture, there were many things about it that I couldn't understand at all.
I rather
I would
have
find a building to be
businessmen run
beautiful,
things
but
than
have
the
no idea
politician.
what made it
Lol.
so good.
Yeah,
And
it's
for
kind of
most
true.
people,
It's kind of
just being
true.
able to admire a building is enough.
I mean,
To become a good
then again,
architect,
Donald
however,
Trump did.
You must
I
also
mean,
learn to
if
assess
I'm not
and
wrong,
appraise.
America did make Donald Trump the president. And I don't know what happened. Let's just say Donald Trump probably did not do a good job, I guess. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't live in America, so I have no idea. All I know is like all I know is he's still salty that he lost his second run though. He's still salty that he lost his second run.
Going from admiration
Not sure you're
to
gonna try
assessment
again
will take
though.
a lot of time and
I
specialized
mean, considering
knowledge.
the
And I'm
current
afraid that some
American
superficial
president
speed training won't be enough to take you there.
is
Just as I thought.
let's just say
Becoming an architect
should
won't be
retire,
as easy as Mr. Alcami
you know,
made
should
it
be
out
in a
to
retirement
be.
home.
Right.
I have no idea why the Americans voted for him. I mean, out of all the people that can vote, why that guy? I mean, I know how the American presidential system works, but then again, there is a third option. I'm not sure why they never took the third option. It's just they always assume there's always two, but in reality, when I see it, it's like actually you can do the third option, but it's just that nobody bothered to do the third option. Nobody did. I was just like, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to crush your dreams. All I want to tell you
he
is that
did
an
better job
architect's
than I
life is
thought, but
not
I
as
didn't have
carefree
any
and
expectation
easy
from
as
the
others may
beginning.
make
But
it
at
out
least
to
he
be.
didn't start a war. Oh, that's kind of true.
I understand.
That's kind of true.
Thank you for telling me the truth, Mr.
I mean,
Kaveh.
I'm just gonna
I'll
put it this
still stay
way:
here for the
we're
time
in a
being,
pandemic,
though, since
so
my family still
starting a
hasn't
war
paid
is
everything
least
off.
of our problems. Okay, starting a war is least of our problems. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, the zombie apocalypse is upon us. Okay, wait. What you mean? There's no zombie apocalypse during the pandemic? I mean, really? People just get the flu and died? No zombies? So all this time, me buying the shotguns is for nothing? Then what am I gonna do with this tank here? God damn it! I was hoping a zombie apocalypse. I'm finding I have a good reason to use the tank. Oh well, whatever. Well, maybe I should give this tank back to Russia, I think. Or maybe not. I like this tank. It's a good tank.
Paid off what?
Sorry, I can't say anything more. Mr. Alcami made it very clear that anyone who talks about it will be kicked out of the class.
The pandemic
listen
ended
to him.
in USA last
I
year,
am the most
and
famous architect in
WHO
Sumeru.
said that it ended
If
this
he
year,
kicks
but
you
I
out,
don't
then I'll
know
just
what
take you
the
in
country's
instead.
governments are saying.
Really?
I mean, technically, nobody worried about the oh, technically it's not really a flu, but it's kind of like it's a flu. Nobody worried about the pandemic anymore, considering almost everyone got the vaccine. So I guess nobody worry about it anymore as much as like last year and all that such. So let's just say like at least for now, the pandemic is gonna be treated like a seasonal flu, if I'm not wrong. I think they're gonna treat it like a seasonal flu at this point, because they know they can't get rid of it, but they're actually at least able to control it. So, yeah.
Why would I pull your leg? I can see you have
But
some
then
talent.
again, I'm just gonna say
as long as
this.
you get your fundamentals down, you should be able to pass the entrance exam. and
Somewhere in
continue
some
your
point in the
studies at
future,
academia.
we're gonna get a zombie apocalypse. We're gonna get a zombie
Please
apocalypse
keep
somewhere in the
this a
future,
secret
so I
from me,
won't be
Mr.
surprised.
Kaveh. Truth be told, my family is not very well off, so
I'm
we
just
couldn't
waiting for that
really
day.
afford the tuition for this class. Mr. Alcami was the one who
Because
reached
I
out to
finally
my
got a reason to
parents.
use the
He
tank.
told them that he knew a merchant by the name of Bahar and that we could get a loan from him. He told all the students that once we graduate, people would come flocking to commission us for projects. If everything went well, we'd be able to pay off everything in just a few years, And all the more we make after that would be ours.
Wait. You actually took a loan from him?
How much did your family borrow from this merchant?
You took... Oh,
I
God.
think it was
Oh,
several
no.
million mora.
What? Million mora from that motherfucker. Hell no. This is... So, Alchemy is not a teacher. Mr. Alchemy is a fucking loan shark. He's a fucking Yakuza. Motherfucker, that guy needs to die.
And what was the interest rate?
Oh no.
I'm not really
Loan
sure.
shark
My
interest
parents were the
rate.
ones who signed the contract. All I know is that the stack of papers was as thick as a slab of rock.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna assume it's not the bank interest rate. It is the Yakuza interest rate. Sorry, kid. Your family's gonna be poor forever. Your family's gonna be poor forever. Yeah, I'm sorry, kid. Something doesn't feel right about all of this.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling too. Something about the whole thing feels dastardly familiar. We
It's a
need to find that
scam.
merchant to confirm. But if we were to confront him right now, there's no way he'd admit to anything.
We can pretend to be potential customer.
Good idea. Hey, tell me, do you know where we'd be able to find this merchant?
We last saw him on the north shore of Port Ormos. Who knows if he's still in that area, though.
Well, it'd still be worth taking a look.
So we're gonna
Architecture-
find the loan shark.
No.
Okay.
The arts shouldn't be used as bait
It's
for
like
a scam.
if Math and
We need
Crack
to
had
do
a
something
baby.
before the
That's
students'
how bad
lives are
it is.
ruined
Oh
even
yeah.
further.
I guess so. I guess so. Lol. Anyway, let's go and find that merchant and see whether or not he will give us a loan. I do need the money though. I mean, I need to buy a PS5. Please lend me money, please. I need to buy a PS5, please. Please. No. But I want a PS5. Please send money, please. I need to buy an RTX 4080, please. No? Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Shit, how long have we been playing? Oh, we've been playing like half an hour extra. Shit. Man, this route is a bit longer than I expected. Okay. Let's see, Mr. Loan Shark. Please lend me money,
Oh.
please.
I don't
I
think
want
I've
money.
ever seen you guys before. Here for business?
Yes, business.
You're Fahar, right?
Yes.
That's how you pronounce his name,
May I
Fahar?
ask who introduced you?
For me, I pronounce his name is Fakar. Yeah, that's how I pronounce his name. Fakar. That's right, Fakar. But I gotta assume that's how you pronounce his name properly, Fahar, instead of Fakar, because the K is silent. But for me, the K is not silent. You know, they really need to change the spelling, though. They really need to change the spelling. What's the point putting the K there if you don't want to pronounce it?
Alchemy. My friend here wants to enroll in his architecture class, but they're a bit short on money. Alchemy told us you're the man to go to in this kind of situation.
That's right.
Oh, sounds like his business is booming. How much do you need?
Let me see. I'd say around 3 million mora.
3 million mora?
Call that a bit short on money? Anyway, since you're here because of Alchemy, I can work things out for you. Make sure you sign the contract, though. Lots of people are borrowing money from me nowadays.
What contract?
Here you go. Don't worry, there's nothing particularly unusual about it. All you need to do is pay back the loan in full within 3 years.
3 years?
And what if they won't be able to pay it back?
For 3 million mora? Does mean... 1 million mora per year. How the fuck are we gonna do that?
What do you mean, won't be able to pay it back? Once you graduate from Alkami's place, you'll be making millions of mora a year. Easy! At that point, paying this off will be a piece of cake. And even if you were to run into some difficulties and need to delay the installments, it's no big deal. We're all reasonable people here. If you can't pay quickly, you can just pay it back over a longer period. All that would change is your interest rates would get a little higher.
So, basically the Yakuza tactic. I see.
It's hard work running a business. If we're taking risks to supply you with mora, it's only fair that you take on a bit of the financial risk as well. Anyway, there's no point in tying yourself in knots over the contract. With the way you're reading every single line, it's like you're worried you're about to get scammed out of your whole life savings. Why
Basically,
would I lie
this is
to
a
you?
scam. This is a
Tons
fucking
of students
scam.
at Alkami's place have
This
signed
is a
the
fucking
contract.
scam.
Aren't they all doing
Oh no,
pretty well for
the
themselves?
children's family got scammed hard.
I just did some calculations in my head. When you say the interest will get a little higher, do you mean it'll get higher than 30%? Of course, the contract did a great job of trying to obfuscate that fact. It only listed the amount that you'll have to repay every day, which gives the false impression that the amount hasn't actually increased by all that much. If you actually do the math, however, it's clear that the amount you need to pay on interest alone will amount to hundreds of thousands of mora per year. Most people can't even make that much mora in a year. Your greed really knows no bounds.
Well, except for Dory. Dory can make that amount of mora. I'm pretty sure she can make that amount of mora. And Yingguang too. Yeah, maybe I should ask mom for help. Lol. God damn it.
Even my creditor doesn't dare to raise rates that high. Once a family signed on to a scheme like this, there's no getting out.
Yeah, they stuck on the debt trap. That's why we call it in the business. Debt trap. You're screwed, basically. You're totally screwed.
What are you trying to say, huh?
The mantra will happily answer the question. And I know a guy who works in the mantra. And he's my wife. Wait, Sino is your wife? Wait. Oh well, not really, but yeah.
I figured something was off when
Hey,
two
what do you
well-dressed
call
people came
kings
looking for a
playing
loan.
musical chair?
Think you got the better of me? Too many people
I'm
are sticking
not
their
sure, though.
noses where they don't belong these
Oh, wait, hang on.
days.
Let me read it that text.
Luckily for me,
hey,
though,
what do you
this is a
call
pretty
kings
secluded spot.
playing musical
Hey,
chair?
come out and teach these
Not
guys
not
a
sure
lesson.
though. Yashwant. Not sure. I'm not sure. What kings playing musical chair is called though. I'm not really sure.
Eremites.
Is it just musical chairs?
I've
If I'm
already
not
fought
wrong,
off
I think
more
it's
than
pretty
my
sure it's
fair
just
share of
musical
them when I was
chairs.
working in the desert. There are only a few of them, so they shouldn't pose much of a threat. Marak, you're up.
Marak? Oh, his briefcase. That's his briefcase name? I didn't really pay. Ah, here we go. Here's the combat.
Sight clear.
Ah, yes. Only Kaveh fight like this. He used his claymore as if it's a catalyst. Yeah.
Into the fire! Here we go!
Venti, go! You know what to do, Venti. Trish, kill them.
Let's play!
There we go.
Time for takeoff. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink!
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See? It's not that hard.
Who are you? And what do you
Game
want?
of Thrones. Oh, shit.
I don't think we've done anything to hurt
Oh
or
yeah,
offend
it makes sense
So
now.
why
It,
go
it
this
makes
far to
sense.
destroy my
Game of
livelihood?
Thrones. I really love watching Game of Thrones though. I really love watching Game of Thrones. It's not because of the hentai. Yeah, it's because of the hentai. But then again, I actually like the Game of Thrones story. I never read the book though. I never read the book, but I do love the show. But it's just that, let's just say the final season is kind of disappointing. Really disappointing. Could have done better, but Jesus Christ, this final season. Everything else is fine until the final season. Yeah. Also, if you guys want to know what my favorite movie of all time is, The Lord of the Rings. Okay, my favorite movie of all time will forever be Lord of the Rings. I mean, I do like Harry Potter too, but I didn't really watch Harry Potter after the Prisoner of Azkaban. No, I did no. Wait. I think not after the Prisoner of Azkaban. I think the last Harry Potter movie that I ever watched was The Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, I think that's the last Harry Potter movie that I actually watched. After that, I did not watch any more Harry Potter movies. So, yeah, because I kind of like grow up, so yeah.
Debt has the power to upend your whole life. I know very well just how miserable living in debt can be.
What do you call security outside the Samsung store?
But my debts are the culmination of many different
I
factors.
have no
and
idea.
My interest rate is still somewhat
I have no
reasonable.
idea. What's the answer? Just tell me the answer. I have no idea.
In mind, my debts will eventually be paid off. But these students are different. They have neither the mental preparation nor the financial resources to pay back a debt like this. You sold the dreams of becoming an architect to the students as bait, urging them to take on insurmountable amounts of debt to satisfy your greed.
Guardians of the what the
Everyone
fuck?
knows there's no such thing as a free
I get
lunch.
it now.
It's their own
Samsung
fault
Galaxy,
for
is it?
falling into the
Samsung
trap.
Galaxy.
And if we're going to
Lol.
talk about greed, aren't
It's
those
been nearly
students
13
the
years
ones who
since
are
the author
blinded
has
by
written
it?
anything,
They
and he still has
completely
one more
ignore
book
the
to write
risk that's
after
right
that
there
one.
in front
Oh
of them.
yeah. That guy, he proscrite a lot. You know, that guy proscrite a lot. I can understand, like, writing a book is really, really hard. Unless you are Stephen King. Stephen King can write a book like no tomorrow. That's like... But yeah, I can understand, like, writing a book is hard. It requires a lot of mental thinking, you know, because you do not know whether or not whatever you write is going to be good or not, because it takes a lot of effort and time to write a book. Okay, it can take months, even years. So I can understand why he takes a lot of time for him to write a book, though. But when he does finish the book, I'm pretty sure it's good. I'm pretty sure he's damn good. Unless you're Stephen King, then it's like whatever you write is gold. Whatever you write is gold. And he can write fast, like insanely fast. Like seriously, he's like a factory machine of novels. Like, what the hell, man? That's no excuse for your actions.
Ha! And here comes the silver tongue. Surely you use that to
what do you
reel in the
call a
students as
honeybee,
well.
which comes
Even
from
now,
America?
many of them are still hopelessly dreaming of striking gold after they graduate. People grow by learning from their mistakes. I hope this will be a valuable lesson to them.
I'm not sure what they call.
Let's head back to the academia
Tell me the
and turn
answer.
this guy over to the
Just hit
Matra.
me the answer. Just hit me.
They should be able to link him with Alkami's business.
Oh no, fucker is going to prison. USB. What? Okay, USB. I guess it makes sense now. All the puns. Who write this joke? Is it Sino? Sino, is that you? God damn it, Sino! Stop, please, Sino. Wait, no. Wait, Sino is not this funny. You're not Sino. Who are you?
Sino? Didn't
What the
think I
fuck?
would run into you here.
Speak of the devil! Fucking Sino! Shit! I like how we talk about Sino and then suddenly Sino actually appear in the game. I was like, what the fuck, man?
My vacation just ended not too long ago, so I'm going over some cases at the academia. Who's this? I see. Charging an interest rate over 30% indeed constitutes a crime.
So he's going to prison. Yes, he's going to prison. Good. So what happened if he go to prison? Well, he will be locked up. Okay, and he will become a prison bitch. Wait, what? A prison bitch? That's what happened when a criminal went to prison. They become a prison bitch. What happened? You become a prison bitch. That why you need to consult a doctor for that. I do not know the details, but all I know is going to the toilet is not fun. Yeah.
As it is highly likely that Alkami is also benefiting from this scheme, the Matra will open an investigation on him as well. The training center will be closed until further notice. Any funds we manage to recover from the suspects,
if I'm not wrong, I think the Matra is more or less like the FBI version of Sumeru, right? If I'm not wrong, the Matra is basically the FBI.
Still be enough. Once the students realize the error of their ways,
what do you call the eagle which caught a fever?
Anyway, thank you for your help.
I'm not sure. What is it
I hope
called?
this won't be too much trouble for you.
It's no trouble. Just another day at work. How did you two get tangled up in this anyway?
Alchemy tried to hire Kaveh as one of his instructors.
Did you accept any mora from him?
He promised to pay me 300,000 mora per lecture, but I resigned as soon as I finished the first session. I didn't take a single coin.
Ah, that's good.
Oh, so Kaveh doesn't go to prison. Nice. Meanwhile, I'll hate them. So Kaveh didn't go to prison, huh? Getting divorced is much more harder than it looks. Yeah.
What do you mean, that's good? Would you have taken me into custody as well if I had actually accepted any mora?
I wouldn't have gone that far. But, had he insisted that you were also an active participant in his schemes, under our rules, we would have been required to open an investigation on you as well.
Oh no, Kaveh's going to prison in the end of the day.
Either way though,
lol.
I believe you are innocent in all of this.
Illegal.
Had you actually been alright with making money through less than noble means, your life wouldn't be the mess it currently is.
Why?
Hey,
why illegal?
what was that? What do you mean
God
my
damn
life
it.
is a mess?
Never mind. Your life is fine.
No, his life is a mess. Kaveh's life is a mess. I mean, do you not know that Kaveh is always arguing with his husband? He's not my husband. Well, you're technically his wife at this point, so might as well.
You're just messing with me now, aren't you?
Let's get back to business. If Alkami's case can be successfully resolved, you'll be eligible for a monetary
What's
reward
the
from the
favorite
academia.
music of Mountain?
Don't forget to pick it up after the fact.
Huh. I didn't even know there was
I have
such
no
a thing.
idea.
I
Tell
never
me.
would have guessed.
I have no idea.
What I'm trying to say is that we
The
did
only thing that
report
came up in
Alkami
my
because
head
we thought
right
we
now
could
is
make some
just,
more
it's just
off of it.
Mountain Dew.
The
But
reward
I'm pretty
will be
sure that's
given
not the
regardless of your
answer, right?
personal
I'm pretty sure that's
motivations.
not the answer.
It was implemented with the intent of encouraging people to supply tips to the Matra.
Fine.
Is there anything else?
I want to go back to the training center one more time and talk to some of the kids.
Sure, but you should wait until tomorrow. My subordinates will shut down the center today, and summon the students to gather information on the total amount of mora they've lost in the scam.
All right, then I'll stay out of their way. I can talk to the kids tomorrow.
I have a few other things to take care of, so I'll be off for now. If you want to follow up on this case, just come find me again. Or ask one of the Matra.
That should finally
Still though,
be
the
the end of
Matra is the
that.
FBI or the police?
Who would have thought it would turn out
I mean,
like this?
they sound like
All I
more
wanted
like the
was to find a
FBI
new
though.
gig and earn some mora.
The core of 13
To
is
think
more like a
Alkami would
police.
sink this
I mean, they're
low.
more like guards,
It
but
still
they
makes me really
they do
upset.
act like the police. So
Still, I
yeah.
think I feel a little better now than when you found me back at the tavern.
Oh, how so?
It's a little ironic, but you could say it's because I've realized that there are many circumstances in the world that are even worse than my own. Now that I've seen such things firsthand, I suppose I've earned a new sense of appreciation for my life. How should I put it? I'm pretty stubborn when it comes to my profession, so I often argue with my clients.
You always argue.
The arguments are usually
Kaveh's always
extremely
argue with his
frustrating.
clients. It's the
And
same
every
way how
once
he
in a while,
argues
I'd
with
wonder if I
I'll hate
only
them
became
though.
an architect because fate wanted me to pay for some sins I'd committed in a previous life.
You mean karma?
Alkami's suggestion would have allowed me to quit my life as an architect and earn money
What
solely
do you
from my
call
reputation.
a person with nobody
But now that I've
knows?
experienced that for myself,
Nobody knows.
I can confidently say that I'd never want to do it again.
Nobody knows. That one I know. That one I know. Nobody knows. For some reason, I know that answer. Nobody knows. That's the answer. Nobody knows. Oh, it's correct. Yeah, damn good. Alright. And that's why he thinks you're too rigid when it comes to making Mora. And that's why you become Mona, but in Sumeru.
Every scholar has their own sense of pride and a line that they don't like to cross. Of course, when faced with the vicissitudes of life, some will surrender these things to seek a more comfortable life. I can understand that. Just speaking for myself, though, I don't think that's something I'd ever be able to do. The voice in my heart would just keep repeating one thing.
You know, I'm suddenly thinking about
dreams
fish for some
will be
reason.
The moment my career ends.
And the fish specifically that I'm
If I
thinking
stopped
of
devoting
is the
everything to my
fugu
creative
fish.
activities,
The
I'd be able to lead
blowfish.
a more comfortable life.
Yeah.
But
The
at the same
poisonous
time,
one.
my sense of intuition
I wonder
and
what-
understanding for the
I
arts
wonder
would
like
also
what
begin
it
to
tastes like
degrade.
though.
At that point,
Hmm.
any materialistic ease I may have gained in
Still
life
though.
would just become another
I'm
form
too
of
scared to
torment.
try it though if I went to Japan.
Comparison,
If you think
my
about it.
current life comes
I mean,
with its share of difficulties, but at least I'd never have
because
to deal
I
with
know
that kind
like
of
eating
existential
those
reckoning.
fish, if the chef cut it wrongly, you will die if the chef cut it wrongly, the fugu fish. But if he did it right, I'm not sure it tastes delicious though. All I heard about it is that if you eat the fish, if it cut it right, you feel some sensation in your mouth, like it's getting numb or something. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not, but yeah. I can understand that.
I appreciate it. You may call me conceited
But still though,
for this,
I
but I would
probably
also
won't
like to
try,
think
I
I'm
won't try
talented
eating
enough
the
to be
fugu
able to
fish.
lead a
I
decent
just
life
too much of a
without
pussy to
compromising
do
my
that.
pride.
Too much of a
It's
pussy.
certainly not easy, but I want to keep at it. My thanks again for being such a great help throughout all of this. I'm planning to pay another visit to those kids tomorrow. Want to come with me?
Sure, I'll come.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow then. Get some good rest.
Alright. I guess we have to time skip again. Alright, Paman. You know the drill. Time skip time. Skip the time. How do you how do celebrities stay cool? I have no idea. I kinda stumped on this one. Tell me how celebrities stay cool. Wait after 8 p.m. a following day. So high, motherfucker. Following day. There we go. Jesus Christ. Then I have to set it out like tomorrow. They have a lot of fans. Okay, makes sense now. Makes sense. I guess they have a lot of fans. Yeah. Lol. God damn it, Sino, please stop. Sino, please. You're killing me, Sino. Please stop. I cannot survive any more of your jokes, please. So, it means my joke is good, right? It's killing me. So, it's good. It's killing me, Sino. Please. So, it's good. I knew I can be a comedian. God damn it. I cannot live anymore. I'm sorry. Please, tell my wife that I love her. Which one? What do you mean which one? You know which one? You technically have Lot of wives here. And that includes me. Oh. Venti, I love you. Everyone else, you can die. Bye-bye. Low. And then Kuting got real angry that day. Yeah. And the kids died from the plunge.
I never would have guessed Mr. Alkami was a scammer.
Hi, I'm back. I had classes. Oh, you got classes? I didn't know it. I didn't know you were still in classes though. Anyway, welcome back, Hiromi.
We've already spent
I
so
know I
much
might
time
end the
on
live
this
stream
class.
pretty soon after
What
this,
should we do
so
next?
yeah.
Mr. Kaveh said we
But at
could
least you're
keep
here,
working on our
Hiromi. At least you're
fundamentals
here.
and try to get into the
What kind
academia.
of tree fits in your hand?
Easier said than done. If it was
I actually
easier to
have
get
no
into
idea
the
for this one. This one I
academia,
really stumped though. I'm
none
kind of
of us would
curious.
have
Like,
signed
what
up for the
kind of
class in
tree
the
fits
first place.
on my hand?
Only the best of the best can get into the academia studying on their own. Mr. Kaveh might be willing to teach us.
Why? What reason
Palm-
does he have to stick
Motherfucker.
around?
So,
Fucking-
you're the only ones that showed up today.
Palm
huh?
tree. I forgot palm tree exists.
Kaveh's here.
What the fuck?
Now, that's
should have
Mr.
known.
Kaveh to you.
I should have
I'm
known.
here as your instructor,
Fuck.
so let's keep things a little more proper.
Oh my
keep
god, I
instructing
should
you
have
for a
known
while
it's supposed
longer.
to be palm tree.
Pass on the message to the other students.
Actually, I think
As
I
long as someone
thought
wants
of
to
palm
come,
tree
you can
at
join
first.
the
I was
class.
like, can't be. And then I was like, and then you say palm tree, I was like, oh fuck, I'm an idiot.
Oh, also,
Damn it.
I'm
It's
usually
confirmed, I'm a
pretty busy,
retard.
so I'll only be able to teach
I'm a
architecture
level
fundamentals
100
on my
retard.
days off.
Damn it.
Another disclaimer.
That's
I can't
why you
promise that
should
you'll all be able to
put
understand
your
everything I'm
stats
going
on
to teach.
intelligence
Architecture
stats.
is not an easy
not
profession.
all
Aesthetics
in the
aside,
hentai stats.
Even the basics of safe design can
Yeah, I
already
need
be
to
a handful for
redistribute
most
my
people.
stats now. I need to
If you want to
redistribute my
design
stats.
safe buildings, you'll have to go through a systematic study of structural engineering. And just as a heads up, all of this will be a huge step up from the superficial stuff you were learning before. It'll take both talent and perseverance to get through the course. I don't want to hear anyone say that I didn't warn you.
We'll try our best.
It seems
Oh,
some of you
Kaveh is
are
getting
really
heavier.
serious about
Nice.
this after all. All right, everyone.
Thank
pack
God, at
your
least
stuff
Kaveh
up.
don't die.
No need to prepare much for today's class. We're going to go on a quick field trip.
Field trip! Yay! Where we go? Fountain? No. McDonald's? Why McDonald's? What's a McDonald's? I don't know. I thought we were going to McDonald's. I want a McDonald's. I'm hungry. God, it's been a long time I didn't eat McDonald's though. Damn, it's been a long time. Oh God. I don't know which one tastes better though. McDonald's or Burger King? I do love the Whopper, but the Quarter Pounder is nice though, and also the Big Mac. Damn, I can't choose. But then again, McDonald's and I don't know, but Burger King sounds. Damn it, it's been a long time I didn't eat Burger King or McDonald's though, to the point where I kind of forgot like how they taste like. Yeah. Anyway, where to?
You'll know once we get there. Come on, let's get going. We'll be off once everyone's grabbed their pencils and sketch pads.
What the best way to watch a fishing show? I have no idea. I'm kind of clueless on that one. Okay, where Sinus gonna bring us? Oh, all the way there? That's not even a field trip. That's just moving to places. I expect like a field trip that we go somewhere else exotic. No, it's just still the same place. Live stream, what the fuck? Why? Why? Stop killing me. Child, stop! The planet population is going to zero soon. Reach, Sino, stop! I will not stop. Everyone must hear my jokes. Everyone must hear my joke. No, Sino! Your joke is too strong. The population is going to zero, Sino. Please, Sino. Please. Tanari is already dead. What more do you want? No, Sino, no. Oh my god. Bro, I'm hungry now, listening to you talk about McDonald's. I want McDonald's!
This lighthouse has been around for a long time.
McDonald's!
And I handled its renovations when I first graduated from
Give
the
me
academia.
McDonald's. I want McDonald's.
The point of today is not so much about the lighthouse as a building,
Sarah!
however. I just
What's
want you to take a look at
McDonald's?
it and do a bit of self-reflection.
I'm hungry.
If you were tasked
Get
today
me
with designing a
McDonald's.
building,
I'm not
how
sure
would
what
you
it
want it to
is,
look
but
like?
it sounds nice.
Don't think about how you'd actually go about
Sarah!
building it for now. Just put your ideas to paper and draw the prettiest
Lol.
building that comes to your mind.
So it can be, any kind of building?
Yes, any kind of
Yep.
building.
As long as you think it'd look good.
And also,
It
fun
doesn't even
fact,
necessarily have to be a building.
when
If
the
you want,
Eiffel
you can
Tower
draw
was
trees,
built
the
in
ocean,
France,
or even a garden
if
area.
I'm not wrong,
Draw whatever
somebody
you'd
did
like.
say the Eiffel Tower looked ugly as fuck. But just if you think about it, it's kind of true. I mean, it's a unique design, but then again, it's not something I say it's pretty. I mean, if you think about it, it's just a tower that made out of steel. Yeah. I'm sorry, French people who watching this live stream, if anyone here is French, but then again, let's just say let's just say the first guy who saw the Eiffel Tower did say it's ugly as fuck. I will say that. I mean, I'm not wrong who say that, but I'm pretty sure somebody did. Where do elephants store their clothes? I have no idea. What's the point of this exercise?
In my experience, it's best to approach the study of architecture from a point of personal interest, rather than for the
They
sake
were
of a
gonna
career.
tear down the Eiffel Tower, but World War I happened and it was used as a radio transmitter. Yeah, the architect was like, listen here, okay, I know that Eiffel Tower is ugly as fuck, but you can use it as a radio tower? Fine. We're gonna use it as a radio tower. Thank God! Oh. I think the architect was like very happy, like, my tower's safe. Don't worry, my child. You're safe now. In a trunk. God damn it. Why trunk?
Both the study and practice of architectural design
Why
are
trunk?
extremely difficult. A person who's forced to work on projects that they don't resonate with will only struggle and suffer. So at least for today, I hope the students
I
will
wonder
be able
who's
to
gonna be
create
the
something that
villain
they
in
enjoy.
Fontaine, though, to be honest.
There's no need to think
I
about
wonder
it
who's gonna
too
be the
hard.
villain.
They'll have plenty of
I'm
time in the
hoping
future to
I'm hoping the
revisit
villain
design
is
and
going to
make
be the
What do you think?
going to be the one of
Want
the
to try your
females
hand at it as
harbinger.
well? Don't forget that this is a free
Yeah,
class from
I
Mr.
can't wait
Kaveh,
to fight
the
those
light
female
of the
harbingers
Kishar
though.
War. On
And
a normal day,
hopefully
this would cost
one of
you
them don't get the
300,000
Signora
mora.
treatment. Hopefully. If one of them didn't the keyword is didn't get the Signora treatment, I would just say like Signora is gonna be very, very pissed. Gonna be very, very pissed. You're telling me I died, but she lived? Yes, but she killed children. So? But then she has to die. Yeah, but no. Well, why? Because she's hot? But I'm hot. Yeah, but you have to die. So you're telling me Scarab Boy has to live? That lady there has to live except me? Yeah. Did you know that Raiden Shotgun's son killed a lot of people? I know. And yet you let him live? Yep. And you love him? Yep. And you marry him? Yep. What's wrong with you? I have no idea. I have problems. And here's the ending. Oh shit. Jesus Christ! Traveler just draw a teapot. What the fuck? Traveler was like, okay, I draw a teapot. Traveler? Yeah? I say, design a house. Oh, I did. That's not a house. That's a teapot. So, how a teapot is not a house? Well, I live in a teapot, so it counts as a house. Wait, you live in teapot? Yeah. Is a teapot size of a house? No, it's the size of a
I'm all
teapot.
for work-life balance, but
So
I
you
think
live in
this is
a
pushing it.
teapot that is the size of a teapot. Yes. How is that possible? It's magic. Oh, okay, makes all sense. You know what? It's kind of cute though. If you think about it, the more I look at it, it's kind of cute. Like Trevor just draw a teapot, and Kaveh is just like confused as fuck. Like, how the fuck could, like, what? Why? How? Lol. Alrighty then. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end the live stream now. It's 3 hours. I think I should end the live stream. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for Hawkeye Star Rail, whether or not I'm able to get Silver Wolf. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Maybe it's